WEMF. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're looking for a band room in the city of Boston, please consider the Sound Museum! Play as loud as you want and blow your gun! WEMF.
All right, what up, people of the interwebs? It's 7 p.m., and it's Wednesday, so you know it's time for Attention Deficit on WEMF Radio. I'm here with my co-host, Joe Buckley.
Yes.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Yeah. Been a while. We haven't
been
14 days since our last show.
It was my fault.
It wasn't. I wasn't even gonna go that.
I went with the snow. You know? I went with the snow weather-man. I'm like, man, the last time we were here, there was a snowstorm. We were like, we'll make it back, no problem. It won't be a thing. And it was horrible. Gotten a little fender bender.
Gauging from that Cloak and Dagger show. I agree with you, man.
Yeah,
how could you not?
No, it was the week before that one, I think.
No, wasn't that the night they were here?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
because
okay.
I remember we looked outside. And we were like, oh, look at it. It's barely
right.
snowing out. And then we got done, and we looked out, and it was whitewashed, crazy.
Yes.
We went 20 miles an hour the whole way home.
We got 6 inches of snow in an hour.
Yeah, and it was...
Easily.
That was a nightmare.
Yeah, that was rough.
We could not see a damn thing.
We were going 30 on the highway.
We hit that pleasant Asian man.
Yeah, that was...
Can I tell this real quick? It's because it was nothing.
No, dude, it wasn't...
There was no damage to either vehicle, but we were on a little bit of a hill... And you slid, like, it was one of those things like, uh-oh, because you couldn't stop.
Yeah. I was going 5 miles an hour.
So you just slid down a hill into this guy. It was like a minivan, and the guy gets out, and we're like, and me and Corbett are like, we're both selling it, like, I don't see anything. No, it's nothing. And meanwhile, I'm just waiting for the guy to grab his neck, and I'm like, no,
he's
please
investigating.
Don't. Oh, and he was looking, he was being, very thorough.
Very thorough.
And, at the end, when he kind of I don't even know if he spoke English all that well because he didn't say anything.
I went to shake his hand,
but that was the best part. That's what I was saying. You were like, hey, we're good, buddy, we're good. You go to shake his hand, he looks at you, and he just gets off his car. And Corbett was like, okay, yeah. And he was kind of like, I get it. Like I wouldn't shake my hand either. I just hit
fat, stupid American.
Yeah.
Just hit me.
Oh, someone just walked through the door.
Here's one third of our guests for the evening. We're
as he makes his way.
Sit wherever, brother.
Pick a chair, kid.
We got tonight. We got the boys from Monday 7 to 8, the In the Gutter podcast, and one of their co-hosts, one of the three, Tommy O'Deed, is now here with us.
Yeah.
What up, Tommy? Say hello to the people out there.
Hello, people.
You're no stranger to this room.
Absolutely not.
How's it feel to be back, kid, after 48 hours?
Feels pretty good. It's been a long 48 hours.
There you go.
It has been 48 hours. Just so you know, I don't... It's like, this day is a long day.
I'm good with the math, don't you worry.
We're staggering it one at a time today.
No, it's all good. I love it. It's like we planned this shit.
I know,
Sarro's about to walk in. He's like
hopefully sure.
Yeah, he's like parking right now. Yeah. But so all right, so
I thought we were gonna go for a little while. I thought these guys were gonna be.
No, I thought they'd be here like 7:15ish.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah,
you guys have it way worse on Wednesdays because the traffic is nothing like that on Monday.
Really?
Not at all.
We don't have a problem.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
That we've caught the most traffic we ever have on the way in here, and it was barely anything.
Yeah.
Tonight.
What time did you guys leave?
We had a dickload.
We left his house at 5:30, and we got here at fucking 6:15.
Yeah, so that's about I left my house at 5:30.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
But I had to pick him up.
Yeah.
So it's his fault.
It's not
But
too
usually
bad.
I pick him up at the same time.
No, it was the traffic. Yeah. I can't get out till 6.
Right.
Okay.
Stuck with the little person. Not stuck with, but yeah. I'm on
Joseph knows.
That makes you sound
stuck with the little person.
Not stuck with, but
that makes it sound like he babysits a midget.
Not doing that and not doing
I'm
this.
stuck with the little person.
Yeah.
It makes you sound like you babysit a midget. You have a daughter, Tommy.
Yeah,
Show
I
some
do.
goddamn respect.
I do.
Oh my God.
Human too.
So actually, damn, you three are all dads.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Tom, you got kids? No. Okay.
Smart move.
Yeah.
That's something. It's like hard
Wait
enough when
till-
you're trying to like feed yourself, and then you're like, you got to feed this thing too.
2/3 of this room is happy.
We'll get a 3-on-3 basketball game after dads versus no dads.
Oh yeah.
Me, Sarro, and Tom, and
There you go.
you three.
I'm gonna take my squad on that.
Yeah,
one.
I kind of, for real, dude.
Yo, Sarro's like Muggsy Bogues, dude. You don't even know. You don't even know, dude. He got hops, man.
Yeah. Well,
Where
you
is that
can't
little
stab
crate?
someone on the court. So. That would definitely be a flagrant. Actually, I don't know, man. Where I played basketball, that'd be next.
Fair game.
Remember that scene in The Program? You ever see that movie, The Program?
Yeah, the football movie.
When he pulls out the gun and fucking shoots him. Yeah,
That's not in the program.
That was in the program?
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't remember that scene in the program.
No? What movie's that in the football movie when... That's not the program, dude?
The program was the one I think they remember. Like they had to cut a scene from the film where they were like lying in the highway. Like kids were like they were like doing.
Yeah,
it was like a.
But it was all about like
cut it out.
No, the
It was all
program
about like steroids and shit.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
that big dude,
one guy
yeah,
was the
it's-
steroid
it's-
guy. One guy was the flunko. One guy was the guy who got injured. And
It was a really good movie.
They
It
were all
wasn't-
getting money in the college program.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
it's
I
all
thought,
like
I
dirty.
thought it was the pro. I thought it was the program where in the
quarterback's an alcoholic. They have feelings, James. Just because
Right.
they're college athletes
like-
just a
doesn't mean they're living other
No,
lives.
no, it was a drama. It was good.
It was the college varsity blues.
No,
It was
what's
like
his
the
name?
real shit.
We were talking about this movie not too long ago.
Yeah.
Was it? Is it Omar Epps, the guy from Love and Basketball?
Might be.
And,
It might be. I don't.
yeah.
Dude, it's been a while, but I thought it must be. It's another football movie, but
Yeah.
in the end of the movie, one of the kids, I think he was on roids. He like snaps.
Yeah.
And he brings like one of his parents' guns on the field. Because dude, I'm telling you, because he wasn't getting played the whole year for some reason, like some
maybe.
like academic
all
thing.
it took.
And he
all it
wanted
took for him.
all he wanted to do was score a fucking touchdown. And at the end of the game, he's running, and the last dude, the safety, pulls a gun out and shoots him on the field, and then runs.
Oh,
into-
wait a
runs
second.
into
This
the
does
end zone.
sound kind of familiar,
That's
dude.
it, dude.
This
That isn't a movie. I thought it was the
Yeah,
program.
no, that-
shoots him on the field.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
dude's running, and he thinks,
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Dude, I'm telling you.
I don't know exactly what the fuck you're talking about, but that sounds
you know what?
familiar.
You guys,
I do not remember that in the
talk
program.
amongst-
I mean,
No,
it's
I
been
don't
a
think it was
while.
the program.
I believe that
I'm
it's
not
not the
sure if
program.
it was.
I believe you. I'm just saying that did happen in a movie, though. I
Any
swear
given
to God.
Sunday?
That was,
Chino's
dude,
just like,
that was a
ah.
great movie. All right,
Rudy,
hold on.
was that
The
a
longest
football
yard?
movie?
Is that in Rudy?
Rudy? Was it a Rudy?
I think you're talking about The Sandlot.
Yeah.
Football movie, I really can tell you.
Yeah.
All right, you
Get
three,
off the bus, Rody.
You three talk amongst yourselves.
Was
I'm
this in
gonna find out.
Concussion?
I'm gonna find this movie out.
That sounds like an NFL thing. That probably happened. That's like Gilbert Arenas really did that.
Dude, I just opened up
Gilbert
I just opened up Safari to look up fucking the movie, and look what's still there.
Yes.
Oh, god damn.
Some
Shout out
Sony.
Abigail Ratchford. I know you're listening. I love you.
Some girl you stalked.
No,
on
that happened
Instagram.
for real with like Gilbert Arenas and like a teammate. Both like took out their guns in the locker room.
On each other?
On each other, yeah. Yeah. It was like
That's awesome.
that really happened.
Well,
But Gilbert Arenas could score though. I'll give him that, man. That
Couple
could
white
drop
kids?
points. What?
Couple white kids.
Oh yeah. With a name like Gilbert, I see where you went with
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but no.
No, they were both black.
Yeah, NBA. What do you think?
Yeah.
What are the odds that two white guys are on a team together, and that
Exactly.
they both
In the
own a gun?
NBA?
In
Not
the
good.
NBA.
Not good.
Yeah. So
guys
what are they
that-
arguing?
both
They're
gangsta,
arguing,
they're just so
they're arguing
gangsta.
about who sits on the bench better. Like,
Right, right.
They're not really like gangster like basketball players. They're
Who
more
gets
like
the
right
prime
wing type
seat,
guys. And be like,
you know?
I can't believe I'm around all these
yeah,
black people. I gotta
they
carry
both
my
held their gun at each other like this.
Not like this.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like an Ice Cube video.
So what have you guys been up to, man? Anything killing it?
Hold on. All
right.
way off.
State property?
It's the opening scene of The Last Boy Scout. That's what it is.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I knew I seen it.
It
Dude.
wasn't the end of the movie. It was the opening scene of the movie.
Whatever.
Oh man,
It actually wasn't a bad flick.
dude, that's a fucking incredible movie, man. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
it
me?
was-
Just that scene
haven't seen
alone.
it
I would
Years.
love one.
In the beginning, you're like,
Yeah,
holy
like
shit.
Sean's coming with something.
Like, holy fuck.
I will have a silver
Yeah,
bullet.
Joe is no stranger to a silver bullet.
What's that guy's name back in the 80s? He used to do the commercials for the silver bullet.
Ooh, I don't
White
know.
guy with the brown hair.
Find out. Hold on, I'll find out right now.
Burt Reynolds.
Look it up right now. He'll come up.
Long brown hair? It almost seems like it's Mitch Hedberg, but I know it's not. I feel like I could see Mitch Hedberg do it. Like
I feel like we
like
should.
commercials.
Like, I feel it would be really hard for us to bring up stuff that we only remember. Like,
all of us.
yeah, because it's just like, hey, you remember that movie? What's that movie? Look that up. Hey, who's that guy that did that Coors Light thing? You look that guy up?
Look at that. What about remember that Thursday night when we were on?
Yeah, look that.
I
up.
can't remember his fucking name either, dude. Yeah, what's it? Joe?
That wasn't him.
That wasn't him?
It's not him.
No.
Not
Do you know how
him.
many brown hair guys in the 80s?
Is it Mark Harmon?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, and that's who this is. You fucking
He actually
moron.
played.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Is it?
dude.
Is it?
Yes,
I
dude.
can't tell with that hair,
Oh,
dude.
fuck off.
That's the
it's
NCIS guy, right?
Oh shit! It is that dude. Yes. yes.
Yeah.
He also played Ted Bundy in the made-for-TV movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I like that one.
How
That's,
was he?
Pretty good. I mean, you know,
I never met Ted Bundy, but he was fucking pretty good.
The CSI character is
handsome white
fucking
guy who murders women.
interesting.
I never. It's not so hard to play.
I never watched that show. But,
No, watch like reruns.
Dude, isn't
and shit.
Zac Efron playing him in a new movie?
Who,
A new
Ted Bundy?
movie?
Really?
I'm like 90%
Wow,
sure
that's
that
seems pretty scary.
Zac Efron is fucking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna play him, and I could be wrong. I thought I heard that, but maybe I didn't.
That's hilarious.
I actually spent like every night I'll go to sleep watching something different. Sometimes it'd be serial killer. I spent like a week going to sleep just listening to fucking Ted Bundy. So I know his
What do you
whole
mean
tale.
listening to Ted Bundy? Oh, okay.
Listen to
Alright,
that.
okay.
Oh, there's like tapes.
Like, yeah, no, all right, yeah, not himself. You're
It is
listening
like-
to the story of
This-
Ted Bundy, told by
documentaries
normal people.
and also no, there's recordings of him like right before they killed him. He confessed to everything and talked about.
You know
what
what
helps me
caused
sleep
it.
at night? Knowing
know what
that,
he blamed it on.
knowing that they got caught and I'm still out here. That helps.
You know
me
what?
sleep at night.
He
Keeps me
blamed it on.
going.
He blamed it on hardcore porno.
Get the fuck out of here.
Blame what on hardcore porno?
Wanted to kill women.
Murder women.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Was there even how hardcore was the
yeah, I
porn?
was just
even
about to say
back
that.
What
then?
kind
I
of
was
porno?
just about to say that,
know.
dude.
Right,
It could
I
not
mean-
have been.
Good porno.
You know?
It's porno. Then we'll just say porno.
Wow.
He said porno is what made him. It's like really. That's gonna happen to someone else.
You could have just
know?
tried to maybe get laid.
Last we
I
checked,
mean, that
Ted,
might help curb
nobody else was whacking off the
Yeah.
porno and then leapt to
You know that he
murdering women.
First, Shawn Sarro
little
in the
maggot.
house.
It's the stagger effect. You introduce a little gutter at a time.
A little cutter at a time.
Let
The,
it seep in the whole thing at once, and it's deceptive.
Now, Ted Bundy, though, right? You know that he became an attorney just to spite his ex-fiance.
I like
Okay?
this guy.
And then when
That's
then when
drive.
he got his original trial for murder.
Oh, he had a lot of motivation.
His first murder trial, he got himself acquitted.
No shit.
Yes, I swear to Christ, dude. Okay, and then he got wicked cocky and started doing some fucked up shit again. So they tried him for a different murder and got him on that one. Yeah, and
did he really beat his first murder?
yeah, dude,
As his own lawyer.
Yes,
That's
yes.
No, I know he
There.
did.
Yes,
that.
that is
That's
a
the thing,
fact,
like,
dude.
You know what? He probably did it on purpose too. He was like, "This is how much of a sociopath I am. I'm gonna get caught for murder, and then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get myself off."
Yes.
That sounds like about right.
And then he also helped the FBI catch Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer.
No kid.
Yeah, swear to God, he wrote
Kind of like a Catch Me If You Can type scenario,
he
but
wrote-
way more serious.
Oh, yeah.
Except they didn't let him go.
He wrote the FBI agents who were working on the case. He was like, "Come see me in fucking Gainesville, and I will help you find this guy. I promise." And he gave them all sorts of crazy information, and they started like staking out the scenes.
Did they
and all
know
that.
each other or something?
No. He was like, I've
No,
seen.
it's like a Silence of the Lambs
He's
type
like,
scenario.
and
Right,
he's
right.
like, I have nothing to do. I read the paper. He was in Gainesville, Florida. This happened in Washington State, and so he was reading the papers and shit. And he's like, this is me. I know exactly what the fuck
Yeah,
this guy's
yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he
He
wrote.
got to relive his own little excitement.
Oh, I'm
Exactly.
sure he
What would he
enjoyed
do
it.
next?
And it probably, if you know you're in that box forever, you're gonna die in there. It probably gets you off a little to help them get somebody else. You're like, I know what he's up to.
That's
It's
fucked
like
up.
a secret.
Is that
it's like
ratting? Is
it's
that
like a
ratting?
secret.
Yeah, that's
He didn't rat on him,
100%.
but he helped catch him.
100%. It's like, dude, mind your fucking business.
Pretty
but at
much.
the same time,
How is
thank
stopping a
God.
serial killer ratting?
Well, I mean,
No.
you are a serial killer. It's like stay true to game. You know what I mean?
Like shit.
How jealous was Ted Bundy?
Right, exactly.
He's in this box,
Exactly.
I know.
and he's out there
Yo, fuck
slaying
this guy. I gotta
people.
stop him, man.
Yeah.
He's not getting my record.
Yeah,
what it was
he's
right
his
there.
numbers.
That's it. It was about
He
the
was,
numbers.
he was getting more press.
I
He
think-
wasn't a hot story.
Hey, I want.
anymore.
He's calling up Guinness Book of World Records. Like, I want an asterisk next to my name because I was in prison, or else I would have caught his
Right,
number.
yeah, right. He's like, I deserve extra points because I got myself acquitted the first time around, bitch.
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
What's
we
up,
got Shawn Sarro.
Oh yeah, Sarro, say what's up. dude.
Trying to traffic getting here.
Yeah,
It's all good.
We already
It's all-
covered the
dude.
traffic.
Right, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
Traffic's been covered.
What's new with you, kid?
Just chilling.
Yeah,
You know?
same shit, different toilet.
Yep.
You know what? I heard this one at work the other day. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, man, same shit, different day, bigger pile, smaller shovel." I was like, "Oh shit!"
I heard that one
I was
before.
like, that's what I said. I was like, "I've never heard
That's
that
a
one."
guy that's this close to suicide.
Yo, if you know that, oh my god, this is a guy at work too that we're like, "Yo, like you need to shut up. He's gonna bring a gun to work someday." You know what I mean?
I love working around those people. It makes it exciting.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if it goes down, this dude, he's gonna walk up to me in the parking lot one day and be like, "Hey, call in sick." I'm like, what are you talking about? he's gonna flash me the handle of a pistol and be like, "All right, enough said.
Done.
I ain't calling any of you
Done.
motherfuckers either."
Yeah.
Let him fucking. I don't know.
I have a friend who's actually very bright, but he's going on and on to me about how that Florida shooting there with the school.
Yeah.
He's going on and on how one of the kids was on video like 4 hours.
There's a lot of those people. Yeah,
There's a lot of them, dude.
They're popping up all over the place.
The crisis actor?
Yeah. He's David Hogg. He's not a real guy.
Give me a fucking break, dude.
Yeah,
but my friend is very
Give me a fucking
intelligent,
break.
and I'm like, wow.
Name names.
Listen, I waste enormous amounts of my life watching videos just for entertainment on Flat Earth. I can't get enough Flat Earth fucking...
hold on. You don't believe it though, dude?
Fucking...
You don't believe the Flat Earth thing at all?
No, one
okay.
bit.
It's purely for entertainment.
Purely for entertainment.
Okay. All right.
I think he's a little brainwashed though.
No. I think it's hilarious. Just their science.
I agree. I agree.
Their reasons. They're like, do you feel the Earth spinning? Neither do I. Because it's not spinning.
You know what? I would watch that too then. That is hilarious.
One of them, there's this black kid, right? And he has a big ball, and he takes a bottle of water like this, right? He goes, "You gonna tell me water gonna stick to this spinning motherfucker?" And he holds it and dumps it. He's like, "Come on, suck my balls. Suck my balls."
That is awesome.
He's fucking hilarious. I watch his videos. All of them. I know all about them. Mark Sargent, Richie from Boston. There's all like the super stars of Flat
Richie
Earth.
from Boston?
Eric Dubay. Yeah, there's one from Boston.
Really?
He doesn't use his last name though, huh?
It's
just Richie from Boston. Like he's making
So
a
do
living
they ever
with YouTube videos.
do they ever take theories that prove the Earth is round and then debunk them, or do they just
all
go with
day,
that
all day?
shit?
That's what they do.
That's awesome.
I just thought they just like come up with random things like, "Look, you pour water. This."
No,
can't
but
happen."
it's like there's
You
no
go-
science, Joe.
But
You know what
some
I mean?
of
Like
them are
there's
so
shit that they're
stupid.
saying. You know
They're
what I
like,
mean?
they're like, how come the water sticks to the earth? And how come? Oh, this is one that I think is fucking hilarious. They always say, how come an airplane would constantly have to be dipping its nose down to compensate for the curve of the earth? And that is so dumb if you understand.
That's so dumb.
It's like what are we
The
flying on a
gravity-
golf ball?
That's so
Gravity
dumb.
works.
They've never done. Yeah, they've never taken a
planet is
physics.
I'm a little convinced though. I've seen a YouTube video and some dude was on an airplane. He was holding up like a level.
Oh,
It was
are
just
you
level the whole
fucking
time.
retarded?
It had me convinced.
He was holding
That
a level.
Yeah,
wow.
You can
Sean.
hold a level.
Sean, that's one of my favorite ones.
I don't understand
All
what
right.
you're saying. Yeah,
Sean, I'll explain it to you. This is awesome. This is great because I've been wanting to explain this to the guy who made the video, so I'll explain it to you because you believe it.
I don't believe it. I'm just fucking pulling your leg.
But do you, Rick, do you
right.
not understand
Damn.
why the level stays level the whole time?
Because he's holding it level.
No.
Yeah.
You could, but
Yes,
you wouldn't you have to,
level
like,
in
move your
relation
hand,
to like what level is to us. You know how like the Earth is huge and it's
Stick
mass.
with the level, Tommy. I want to know what's going on here. You're gonna go in circles now. No pun intended.
It's just
but
how
you need-
gravity works. You know what I mean? It's like always to the center of the mass. You know what I mean? Always to the center of the mass. So if you travel along the Earth, gravity and up and down stays the same to you. You know what I mean? But it does. You know what I mean? So the level wouldn't fucking dip.
It was a prop.
Yeah, why
anyways.
would the level
It's a
dip?
real level, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't dip.
Whatever.
It wouldn't dip. When he's on the plane, it wouldn't dip because they stay relative.
Fucking
What is
level.
level with they are the whole time.
Right. It's not like when
Right,
you're in a
yeah.
fucking plane, you're flying upside down. You know what I mean? You're
That's
flying-
what flat earthers believe. Like they'll say
dude.
they'll take a toy plane and go like this. They'll go, now tell me how this works. You're flying like this, right? And you go all the way down here. What now? You're upside down. You're upside down.
Oh yeah, so all those people that live there are fucking standing on the walls. Everyone that lives in those countries, they're just standing on walls. They
Well,
don't
they'd
stand
fall
on
off.
floors.
Only people could live on the top, or they'd fall off.
If they're
That's
really-
why we live on a flat, movable.
So I'm curious.
Dude.
I'm curious to the person that has the theory that goes against the one thing that they figured out like fucking forever ago was when they're like, all right, when a sailboat
Yes.
like goes off of a dock and it disappears over the horizon. And you like, so here's
You
the ship
see
like
it go
this.
down.
You see this, and the last thing you see
Is the top of the sail. Yeah.
which means it's round.
Right.
Right.
So where's that? Where's the person that goes? Well, this is because
Right.
you're
This is
sinking into the
Snipers,
water.
when snipers
Like,
take mile shots, they got to fucking count for
You
the
gotta-
curvature
right,
of the
yeah,
Earth.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, I'll tell you what they
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
This is what they will tell you. They'll say, "Oh, you see that with your eye, but if you had a high-powered zoom, you'd be able to zoom in on it, and it would still be there." So
Yeah, but you gotta
So
count
where's
the
that
bullet.
What they
falling.
do, right? There's
Gravity.
videos on YouTube where you see the ocean, you don't see anything, and a flat earther goes, "Now look, I'm gonna zoom in on it," and you zoom in, and it's like,
just
all
a
right,
new thing,
it
yeah.
hasn't gone over the curve yet. You know what I mean?
How
And
could it
there's-
go over the curve?
There are
Until you
hundreds
go to
and
that
hundreds.
point, like it's
Yeah.
just,
There are
how,
hundreds
dude?
of videos on YouTube of giant like oil tankers going over the curve slowly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like irrefutable. But they say it's all fake. Oh, space is fake. They don't believe in space.
Oh, okay.
We've never left the atmosphere.
This is where I lose it.
There's a dome.
This part.
Honestly, I don't
It's
even
a
want to talk
dome.
about this because
No, it's
just
so
like,
stupid.
it's
I
so
agree.
dumb.
I agree.
All right,
Dude,
all right.
if
We
the-
went deep on it.
If
It's
they're
so
really
dumb.
making videos like that, I'm gonna start watching.
I
them,
can't
too.
even believe
That-
people believe in that.
That is hysterical.
I don't even want to get
Yeah.
down
It
just
that
seems like
rabbit
these
hole.
videos
It's
are
so
watching
bad,
that.
dude. I
don't
can't
wanna-
watch
I
it.
don't want to hear about the dome. That's gonna piss me off. But that fucking thing with the now you're upside down. Now you're upside. That's fucking hilarious. I would
Oh,
watch.
it's laugh. That's why
I will
I
watch
say I
that.
love watch. It's hilarious.
I will watch that. All right.
I watch
So
tons of it.
what? Let's talk about your show, In the Gutter, on Mondays 7 to 8, here on WEMFradio.com. What? How's that shit going? You guys having a good time?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going good.
How long you been there, Sean?
I don't know, like
I know.
4 months maybe.
Okay, all right, yeah. I know you're the newest edition, but not
Yes.
new, not new though. Not
Yes.
new. All right, you've been there. All right, cool.
Yeah,
That's
with
cool.
me and Tommy have been doing it like a year. You've been doing it like a year and
No. You started like
a month after, maybe.
third episode in, and so August 1st will be 2 years.
There you go.
So a year and a half.
Fucking sweet. Congratulations, fellas.
Yeah, we've had.
Glad you guys got this shit over here.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm very happy to be here, dude. This place is fucking dope.
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
good place to do a podcast.
It
It's
is
great.
the shit, man. I love this.
I seen you guys
spot.
got a shout out from Gawaki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was very good. I forgot to hit him
We
up about that.
we
yeah.
had Brian on,
No.
and Tommy went into this whole flat Earth
Oh,
bullshit.
Oh, my
with
God.
Justin Hoff, dude. Yo,
Oh,
Brian.
no, but it was
Brian-
fire.
Hey,
I had a flat
Brian's
earther
like,
call in from
Brian's like,
England.
never again,
Right.
never
Yeah.
again, never again, never again,
Wow.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it was good.
totally.
Wow.
Yeah, that ain't
Totally.
why he said that. It was the other thing that we talked about.
Yeah, Tommy
Oh,
started
yeah.
disputing the.
What, the Holocaust?
Yes, this is exactly.
Not disputing.
Not disputing, but the
disputing.
numbers,
Christ.
like, and it was just like, what? Anyway, it was just
Same
like
thing.
what?
And
So they
more,
were like,
more time that I waste, it just, I don't know. I just love watching the craziness that you.
you don't need the internet, buddy.
Yeah, no, 6
There's
million Jews
so
died.
many.
They know
oh,
that.
absolutely.
They know that. Okay.
Well, yeah.
No,
a whole bunch
no.
of Jews died.
6 million, Tommy.
A whole bunch. He won't put another on it. Dude, sorry.
Not a whole bunch. It was 6 million.
You know what? I'm with Tommy on this one.
That's
You know,
all-
they do control the media.
That's
So.
all.
They can tell you
I
anything.
can tell you.
Do you really know?
They
Do
can
we
see the
know?
future,
For sure.
you guys.
Well, what's
Yeah, a
another,
whole bunch, a whole
Brit-
I heard they control the weather, dude.
Yeah.
You see, like, it was like a senator or some
That's-
somebody.
Dude, we're going down this.
It's like they got the
people.
plow trucks. They own the plow trucks. It's like, what are you talking about, man?
People are insane.
Dude, what is
they're
wrong
nuts.
with people? Yeah.
So
oh,
much, dude.
I've
So much.
only
is
had
wrong
that happen to
with
me
people.
one time, dude. A buddy of mine's sister. It wasn't a flat Earth thing. I think flat Earth might have got brought up for half a second, and then the weather thing got brought up.
Oh,
and
my
she
God,
kind of
dude.
said something along the lines like, "Well, you know, like the government controls the weather," and I was like, "Yucky," and I literally the rudest dude.
What are you
Checked
saying
out.
The
there?
rudest I've
Yeah.
ever been. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna like."
It's like
I was like, "All right." I walked away. I was like, "I'm not having
No,
it."
but hey, people are retarded.
You
Not
can
doing this.
manipulate the weather.
They do make it rain in Dubai.
But
Yeah,
it's not,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm
They
just
do
saying
stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not.
I couldn't.
They don't
Why
get-
though?
but they
Why?
don't- they
Just
don't-
tell me
right.
why.
No, but
Why
hold
would they
on.
want to control the weather?
They got enough going on.
They make it. They make it
ridiculous.
rain. They make it rain in Dubai, but like they don't get to pick the days and shit. You know, it's not like that.
Oh,
dude.
really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, like in Dubai, it should never rain, but they make it rain there 70 days a year, so they can have like plans and shit for all the people that visit.
Dubai
you know what I mean?
is like. I want to go there. It looks like
I
a
would-
beautiful fucking place
Dude,
to visit.
you know-
you gotta have money.
You know,
to go to
Future.
Dubai,
you
but
know the rapper Future.
no. Don't know.
Okay, Future travels with like an entourage, like a couple DJs and dancers and all that shit. And they did a show in Dubai, and his DJ, one of his DJs, had a half an ounce of weed in his bag.
Oh, this is
and
gonna be good.
They sentenced him to jail for life, dude. He
In life right still?
He spent a year in prison in Dubai, and he like calling the embassy all the time, like trying to get like international lawyers.
get me out.
Yeah, I'm
And, like,
good, dude.
and
I
he's-
seen Midnight
he-
Express. I'm all set.
He was there for he was there for
That shit.
13 months over a fucking half an ounce of weed.
They got
dude.
him out
he-
though.
And, yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's
Did
out.
he know?
Can you
what was
imagine
in there?
when they
Was
were
it-
like,
no, dude, it was a
life.
total act. Like it
There's
just
something like buried in his
Dude,
bag with his
ex-
equipment.
exactly.
Oh, it was just like a dumb.
and it's Dubai and a bunch of black guys, fucking that are clearly doing well. So they fucking searched every last fucking nook and cranny, dude.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, but you got to
they
be a
found
fucking idiot, dude, to be like, I'm gonna smuggle some weed into Dubai. You know what I mean? It's like just try to get some hash, just some
agree.
weed over there.
I agree.
My dad got same thing happened to him with a knife. He didn't know he had one in his bag.
That'll fuck you
we
now.
went
Yeah.
we went hunting like I want to say like maybe like 3 weeks before. And when we were on the trip, he was like, "Man, I don't know where my knife is." I'm like, "No, I packed it." Emptied out his bag, couldn't find it, and he didn't. He was like, "I didn't bring it. Whatever." Didn't think anything of it. Then we were going to like Vegas like 3 weeks later, and he's getting pulled aside. He goes, it's probably because of my insulin, because he's diabetic, so he always has his insulin, his needles.
got the
He
needles,
always gets
yeah.
stopped because he had,
Right.
and he always got to
Right.
say, "I'm a diabetic." They go, "Okay," they let
This
him
was
go.
in his carry-on.
So it was in his carry-on in his backpack, and they're like, "Got anything to tell us?" And he was like, "What, my diabetes?" I so they're like, "No," and then they pulled out the knife, the hunting knife that he thought he lost.
Right.
And he was like, "I did not know that was in there." I wanted to say, he like tried to explain himself.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, if you want to check," he goes, "Throw it away. I don't need it. Throw it away." Like,
Yeah,
he's
right.
Because they're like, "You can go back through, but if
Yeah,
you
it's
want
like,
to
no, I
check
don't
it."
give a fuck.
He's like, I
So,
don't give a shit, man. Like, just you can throw it away. So he comes out, and we were like, "What's the hold up?" And then when he told us, we were like, because it was me
Where
and
were
my
you?
cousin.
Were you?
We're in the airport.
No, what airport?
Logan.
Going onto the plane.
Getting ready to
with
get
a
on the
knife.
plane. Yeah, going through. And he was like, I'm like, "Dude, if that was either one of us, you'd be giving us so much shit, dude. Like, are you kidding?" Because he's Mr. Traveler.
Right.
He knows all the places to go. He knows what terminal his flight's going to be out of beforehand. He's like very structured.
yeah.
He's TSA pre-checked. He's like the whole nine with traveling, dude. There's nothing this man doesn't have when it comes to
We were
travel.
fucking
Prides himself on his ability to get to the airport when he says he's gonna, and all that.
Hey,
all
me
that
and Kenny went to Canada when
This is the
we were
story
like
I was
18
gonna
years
say,
old.
dude. Yes.
And coming back, I had a leather jacket.
This is gonna be
And I used to
good.
just throw roaches in this little pocket.
Yeah.
But I cleared it out before I left. And they smelled like weed on us. So they searched the pocket.
Going
and
back
they,
into
they
the US.
found ashes.
Yeah.
And they put it in a bag and it tested positive.
Yeah, 'cause they
turned blue.
They can tell from the
They gave me a
ash.
They're like, it's
$500
blue.
fine.
Yeah,
They're
from-
like-
Oh my god.
Dude, they're like, hold us
said
up
to
for the
me, him
fucking
and this
thing.
other kid we were with. They said, "Give us all the money that's in your pockets, and then we'll give you we'll
the
bill you
difference.
rest."
Yeah.
Yeah, we got shook
They
down.
sent me a
dude.
bill for $440.
He gave $60.
I would've been like, dude,
For
I
like
got-
not weed.
I
Like,
don't
dude,
like
we
doing
are not
nothing on me.
smuggling. You just picked up shape that like fell out of fucking.
Meanwhile,
Sean, from
when
where? What country?
meanwhile, when we went there, the kid we went there with, he got on the plane with an ounce of mushrooms, an ounce of weed, and some mescaline.
This is pre 9/11.
Pre
Dude,
9/11.
He
He
worked
had
for like
it in his
Hudson
pocket, just
General,
walked right
right?
through.
He worked for like Hudson General. Used to
Yeah,
fuel
what's
the
his name
planes,
and
right?
address?
No, but he doesn't work there anymore. Anyway,
okay,
but this is
okay.
probably why like the terrorists like targeted that airport. Like, cause like we
Right,
just
right,
like he
right.
had the pass right, and just like he would just go right through the thing, put the bag on the thing that the people pushed out to
Right.
the plane. It was just
Wow.
like that. It was like no.
Sean, were you
nothing.
coming back into the country? Or?
Yeah, from Canada.
Yeah, coming back from Canada.
But going to Canada, that's how we got the drugs up there. And the kid went in with a girl, and me and Sean went in together, like through customs. Like they're like, oh, where you guys
a
going?
couple?
We didn't know shit. They're like, what hotel you staying at? We're like, oh, I don't know.
We had no clue where we were going.
Nothing, right?
They can deny you
Finally, they're like,
entry.
hey,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
friends are outside. They're trying to meet you. They're like, and we're like, yeah, our friends. So, like,
Yes,
they
we
had
we
the
have some
drugs.
of those.
Like, we're
Yeah,
like, word.
dude, you need to talk.
We went all the way. We went all the way to Canada just
because.
because the drinking age was 18.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when we got there, the city we were staying in,
Quebec.
it was 19.
Toronto.
Quebec, yeah, it was Quebec.
Yeah.
It was, or maybe it was
No, it was
Quebec.
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
All right. Toronto's 19.
Wasn't
I
it?
know that.
Yeah, it was
Did
like
you
a
go to
few
a
of the
strip
provinces.
club?
We had to like,
18,
or
yeah.
maybe we had to go to Quebec to get it. But we were on the wrong side of the river,
Right.
which we didn't know.
Yeah.
And we thought it was 18.
One time I was in court, right? And this was back when
One day you were in
This
Yeah,
is one of- one
which
of
day
the-
was it?
Yeah, one day too.
one of the several days that I was in court. I was standing there, and this fucking kid gets up. It was when the Bruins were in the playoffs playing the Canadians, and this kid gets up and he asks for a French interpreter, right? And this is on a Monday. This kid spent the weekend in jail in America.
He's a Canadians fan.
Yeah, and he like,
Screw him.
and I don't know what he did, but he was just a fucking French maniac.
They hate us up
And
there,
then-
dude. In Montreal, they do not
This
like
is what
Americans.
sucks though. This kid, they let him go like after the weekend. They let him go back to Canada. He had to come all the way back to Boston for a court date from Montreal. I was like,
Yeah.
God damn.
Or he didn't have to come back in America.
Or he could just never come back.
No, well, yeah, but then like if you ever try to come back into the country, they're like, no.
Dude, Montreal's
See,
a great trip.
Yeah.
Even like if you're 18, at
Oh,
your
it's fun
college,
as
it's
fuck,
a
dude.
fun time.
Wicked
Yeah,
fun.
I always had a good time.
But like the French people, they not really care for
The food
Americans so
sucked.
much. You know
Some
what
of
I
them
mean?
food
did.
sucked.
Yeah, some of them, dude. I didn't have a problem. Like the Bruins were actually in town when we were there. We didn't go see the game
Oh,
or
that would have
anything.
been unreal.
But
dude.
like some of the there was some bouncers outside of bars and clubs and stuff, and they were all like cool, and like a couple of them were like, "Oh, these assholes are from Boston," and we were like. We looked at it like, you're the only
Yeah, why'd
morons
you say
without
that?
coats on. That's what they said to us. And we were like, yeah, I guess so, whatever.
Why?
Probably heard us
Funny.
talking.
I don't get
funny.
it. I don't get like what.
Because you're the only morons without coats that aren't wearing coats. Like everybody here wears coats,
Freezing,
but you,
like-
for whatever reason, you Boston guys think you can just walk around like all like.
Oh, okay. So like
We're
it's
not
a
cold.
it's a hardo thing.
But they literally. I don't
Okay.
think they heard our conversation,
Okay,
heard our
okay.
accents. Like they just said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They could
had the-
spot you. They were right.
I had the police drive me back to my hotel
Yeah.
Why
in
is that?
Montreal because I was like, I got in a fight with a girl I was seeing, and then I like took off by myself, and I met like these punk rock kids, and they're like, "Hey, you want to do some mescaline?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they laid out like a big line, and I just
You
did it.
snorted mescaline?
Yeah, they said it was mescaline. I think it was K after the fact.
Yeah.
I was like walking in the middle of the street, and then he's like, the police pull up, and they're like, "Oh, where are you going?" I'm like, "I'm staying at the fucking blah blah," and they're like, "Get in," and they just
That's awesome.
they were there.
Get in. You're fucked.
Dude, I took a couple trips up there, but one I went with a couple buddies of mine during spring break, and one of my friends was like, for whatever reason, he was wicked nervous about going over the border. He's just one of those people. I'm like, dude, relax. Like, we're
Yeah,
like,
what did you do?
We're not doing anything. We're going in. We're not. We're
It's
literally.
fine.
We're fine.
You're a citizen.
We weren't bringing any drugs across. We're like, we'll get them when we get there. Whatever. We're being cool about this. And he's like, all right. And I was driving. He's like, Joe does all the talking. He's driving. Joe's doing all. We're all good, right? Joe's doing all the talking. I pull up, roll down the window. He goes, "So you guys stay in the cab." From the back seat, he goes, "We'll be there for 3 days." I'm like, I was like, "Yeah, we'll be there for 3 days." He just panicked. He goes, "What hotel you staying?" I'm like, "We're staying." He goes, "Stay in the Omni. We're staying there." He just keeps doing it. I'm like, and if I look up, I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, dude! You're making it 1,000 times more." He just couldn't help
You have to
himself.
excuse my attorney in the
Yeah,
back seat.
Seriously, right? He's I got him on retainer. He's overzealous.
Did they end up letting you in?
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think the guy started laughing. Like I don't know what it was, but like we were like, all right, and yeah, it was no problem. I've never had like any.
I didn't have a
Like-
problem, but I wound up with a buddy who would eat Eric. With E-Dog, dude, and they didn't want to let us in. They were like, and they finally let us in, and he didn't even have anything serious on his record, but they were like, we were on a Greyhound, and they stopped it for like an hour, and then it was like finally
Because of
let
you
it-
guys?
Yeah, yeah, it was totally because of us. It wasn't me. It was our party.
I never went there, but my buddy that I worked doing iron work with years ago, they wouldn't let him in.
Yeah, I've heard that people getting denied.
Yeah, they didn't let him in. They said he was an undesirable because he had a domestic violence charge.
Oh wow.
And he told me that. I was like, you know. He smacked some women. It's not a good look.
I tend to agree.
Not saying he
Yeah.
did it, but
Yeah.
on paper, domestic violence. It's just there's no explaining that.
Right.
She
Right.
was being a you know.
What I find odd is somebody that keeps going to jail over domestic.
Yeah.
Like how many times?
I
are
mean,
just
you
gonna
had the
let-
decency to beat the crap out of your girlfriend when you got into Canada. You just waited until you made it in there.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I don't understand why you would
With
do
a
that.
hockey stick, you know, I'm trying to be culturally appropriate. You know? When in Rome, you know. Light him up with a CCM, maybe kick her in the head with a super tack, you know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's funny.
Love it.
Fantastic. Where do you go from there, guys?
Yeah, right?
Domestic violence.
Oh,
okay.
we
Too often you get to put hockey stick brands in a joke.
That's very true.
Can we talk about the men who get domestically abused at home?
Hey, I was
Like
getting...
Kenny wants to talk about some personal stuff.
You mean the flat earthers of violence?
I've been hit in the face by 2 different women, and I'll tell you, I deserved it both times.
Yeah, usually.
But
Yeah.
you
What
took
a
it no
guess.
problem.
Of course.
You need to say anything about it.
Of course, dude.
That's a real man, right
Honestly,
there.
the thought,
Turtle up,
the
take it.
not even
Tied himself.
one of
No, you got blindsided.
one of
run a lot.
one of them I did not know was coming at all.
That's the one that hurts the most.
The other
one you don't see coming, buddy.
the other one, because she was, and I'm a fucking idiot. She was like, "Come here," and I got like walk, and she, boom. I was like, God damn.
My kid's
an
mother
idiot.
lit me up a few times.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you
It's-
go.
It's not good. It's
Yeah,
not good.
the other one I plainly saw it coming, and I kind of almost let it happen just so I could do the like just to let her feel bad about it.
Well, if you
afterwards.
feel that way.
You know what I mean? Like, no,
I'm leaving.
Not even. I just so I could I was like, you literally put your hands on me. Like this is an abusive relationship, and you're the aggressor. Do you understand that? You know,
Doesn't
Just to
matter.
try, just to try to get under her
Right,
skin.
that type of that type of
It
shit.
doesn't register with them that it's a bad thing.
yeah, but it turns
What
you on,
happened to
doesn't
me-
it?
Little bit. It's my nipples.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I was hard as a rock, Sarro. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Flush in the face.
I do like it. I'm a little
pumping.
angry. You need that little back and forth sometimes. You know what I mean? You don't
Okay.
want it just a girl to be like, yes. Yes, you know.
You know what though?
I do.
Sometimes it's a hell of a change of pace. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
I dated a girl for a long
Yeah.
time. That was a nightmare to like decide where we were going to eat. It was just it
Oh,
was
okay.
it was an hour and a half
I don't
conversation.
care.
No, you decide.
I don't care. Okay, how about this? I don't want to go there. Well, then you do care.
yeah,
Like
right.
you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just like always a
I
process.
thought you were saying like the
And then-
bedroom thing. Like
No,
okay,
but I'm
okay.
saying in general. He's saying like
That's
people
when you
agree
gotta
with
just
you.
say, "Look, this ain't working."
I just like to
I had-
fight sometimes.
but
You don't like
it's
to
a-
fight sometimes. Like
I
get a
don't
little back and forth.
Not really.
going, you
Not
know
with
what I
not
mean?
my girl. I'd rather not.
I thought-
I'd rather not.
Like a
Okay.
not.
But then
just,
the next
I
girl
thought
I
you meant in
dated,
bed.
I remember being on a
That's what
phone
he gets
call
at.
with her and being like, "Hey, you want to go to here for lunch?" So yeah, that's cool. And I was like, "All right, I'll see. I'll pick you up in like 15." I hung up the phone. I went, "Whoa,
Wait, hold
that
on.
was awesome! Like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
so incredibly
Oh, okay, right.
easy. You mean I have the rest of this time to do what I want to do?"
right.
It was unbelievable.
Right. The yeah. So I just recently started sleeping with a young lady who's really into like
How young?
aggressive, like 26,
How old are you?
29.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're right.
Perfect.
Right, I'm
Yeah,
fucking
no.
right in there, dude. But she's really into like I don't like, dude. She's got both of her nipples pierced, and she just like I don't, dude. It's weird. Like she's very
Is she showing you her nipples?
very aggressive about them. You know what I mean? Like
Did she show you her purse?
It's weird with that,
nipples
'cause it's
before
like-
you
like-
got to that.
Oh,
point?
of
Was it
course.
Like, oh, check it out. Like,
of course, yeah. But yeah, she's like this is the first girl I've ever really had rough sex with. Like,
Sean's like, "Go on."
you know, like
Define rough.
Sean's like
Define rough.
the like
James Corbett.
like rough, dude. You know, like all the like the
like,
real,
does she have a strap on
real-
Ruff?
not that rough. I'm not that big a man. I can't accept that.
No, I mean neither.
You know, but
No.
no, but I don't know, just rough. The choking and the fucking, you know, the slapping and all, you know, just biting nipples and squeeze, you know.
Like I've had requests, but I can never be rough enough for them. Where I'm like,
What, that's what
It's
I
fun.
can't.
It's fun, but when you're in
I
the middle of
can't.
doing that choking and slapping, you're like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
right. This is sick. This is sick. What kind of cave woman shit is this?
I have just begun to be able to let go and just be in the moment and be like, all right, I'm gonna choke this bitch. I'm gonna choke this bitch. That's fine.
Choke her out. Be
Yeah,
careful.
like that's the
Tell her.
that's the problem. No, but they'll let you know.
Tell her.
They'll tap. They'll let you know.
They will.
But like, I honestly, I cannot gnaw on this chick's nipples hard enough. Like, she loves it, dude. Loves it. She wants her titties like bitten and like squeezed and shit. Like,
Apparently, she drove
it's-
spikes through them.
yeah, that's exactly. She's like, I fucking got them pierced. It's like because I like them. I'm like, oh, that's a good fucking point.
Well,
a
that's an
great
easy
point.
place to, you know that's going to work each time.
Oh my
you know?
dude, she's got big old fucking dumpers too. So
Dumpers is nice,
dude,
they got a
and-
nice hang to them.
not even they're still
I
young.
don't like
so
too
then
pert. You know, pert, but just with a nut.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
enough that you look and go, ooh, those are heavy.
they're perky.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right. Absolutely.
You want to see the weight.
These
Yeah,
are
I wanna see the weight.
These are heavy. These are heavy titties. Okay, trust me. Trust me.
Exactly. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of what that was for years. Why I like titties that hang. I want to see the weight. Thank you, Joe Buckley. Thank you, Joe Buckley. That was.
How much do you think a big titty weighs anyway? Like 6
2.5
pounds?
pounds, 2.5
Well,
to
what's a
3.
big
I'm like
titty to
6
you?
pounds.
Six seems like a
Don't
big
get
heavy
me
girl.
wrong. I don't mind a little
6-pound
titty, right?
I don't know. Look that up. What's the average weight? I have no
I'm
idea.
thinking like 2.5, 3 pounds
I
a
gotta
piece.
look this
3-pound titties, 6 pounds altogether.
Yeah. What makes
don't know, right?
You know what?
I'd be willing to say like.
Let's see the world.
I'd be willing to
5
say
pounds
like.
a piece?
I'd be willing to say like a D is probably like around that 8 to 10 range.
8 to 10 a piece or the pair?
A piece.
Look up. A
piece, 8 to 10.
Now, how many pounds is a baby when it's born usually?
Like
Six,
7,
6 to 8.
yeah, 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're a sick man.
What do we
You,
got?
I got a thing. I got a thing that says a pair of D's. So I guess this is both
Okay.
together.
Yes.
Is between 15 and 23 pounds.
That's a lot of weight. That's a
Damn.
lot of
What's the
weight on them
average?
tits.
Joe Buckley knows his tits.
I guess that's the average. Like in that
He's the
range.
average titty?
So I guess just one is
No,
like.
an average
By
titty,
seven?
like that's what he said between.
Oh yeah, this is like
No,
average.
but I mean, like, what's an average woman's?
Well, that's a D.
Oh yeah,
That's a
You know what I'm
D.
so
saying?
Yeah, that's a D.
probably
Yeah.
like 10 to 15 or
Yeah.
something. So like 5
together. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
let's
still-
cut that
Look
in half.
up what
That's
A
what I
cup
was
titty.
thinking. 2
The-
and a
four,
half, 3,
five-
Look up what an A
pound
cup
piece.
titty weighs. Let's
my-
go on
that's
the
like-
other. Let's
No,
see
that's
an
like
A-cup
that's probably
titty.
less than a
nothing.
pound, dude.
How do you
can't-
measure
if
it?
you
How do
weigh
you
it-
measure it?
Right. This girl, put it this way, she's got 20 pounds of titties.
That's coming up. No one has put any knowledge about how much A-cup titties weigh. I got D-cup titties all day online.
Some research has not yet been done.
I got the same thing when I looked up both, with just like general titty weight and A-cup weight.
Did you Google titty weight?
I plead the fifth.
How
Probably.
many times has that been pulled up? It was like titty weight.
Now, you want to hear
That's like
this?
a band name.
You want to hear this
Titty
one?
weight.
Okay. You want to hear this one?
Yeah.
The world record titties. All right. Kenny's out of the running.
Is this the biggest titties or what?
The pair together. Guess the world record. Together. The pair.
30?
Hold
Okay.
on, together.
80 pounds.
I'll go with like, all right, they went kind of low. This is world record we're talking about. I'm gonna say like 135.
89 pounds.
I know some titties.
89 pounds.
89 pounds.
For
Up
the
by
pair.
9
Damn.
pounds.
That's a lot.
And that's somebody who that was like, hey, I need to like weigh these. I think I have the like
Like a pumpkin at the
something
fair?
about what about the people, what about the people that like don't like would never like call attention to themselves? I bet there's somebody who has.
What about the people that can't get out of their house?
Yeah.
What would an
Like my 2-ton life or whatever the hell it's called. My 1-ton
those
life.
titties.
The people who aren't proud of it.
Right.
My 2-pound titties.
You probably have 2-pound titties.
What do you think is an abnormally long nipple? Abnormally long.
One that looks like a
nipple.
dick.
What's a world nipple?
I'd say anything higher than a half inch is probably abnormally long.
I'm bad with like.
Dude, there are nipples
I'm thinking
that
like
stick
a
out
half
crazy
inch,
far.
like a half inch. Like I think anything higher than a half inch might be abnormally.
There are 2-inch nipples.
Yeah, but that's too big.
Oh no, I'm just saying that shit does happen. That shit does
They're gonna
happen.
have you like, hey, stick that nibble in my ass, baby.
Oh my God.
That type of shit, Ken.
That's
Exactly.
where Kenny's mind goes.
Exactly.
That nipple
Now,
is
here we
just
go.
big enough
So
to
that
sit.
point.
This is in the Guinness Book of World Records. Okay, for largest natural breasts.
Jesus, dude, I could sleep in those.
Oh, I knew it
hammocks.
was a black lady. I seen that lady on Chatterbait. I seen her on Chatterbait.
That's not a normal stereotype.
That lady's on
I've seen
Chatterbait.
her on Pornhub.
I've whacked
That
off
was
to
a
her
big
many
old
times.
titty. Oh, Jesus
God.
Christ. That was
Dude, that's not even fun, man.
No, that
Like-
must hurt
What's her
back.
name? What's her name?
Her name is Annie.
Nobody knows.
Annie Hawkins?
She got a real name?
That doesn't
or is
sound
it
like a
you know,
black woman.
No,
No offense.
Norma still what?
what's-
Annie Hawkins. It could be like a little
Oh,
fucking
no, okay. Her name's Annie Hawkins Turner. I guess she was born Norma Stitz and changed her name.
Norma Stitz.
Norma Stitz. And
Norma
she changed
Norma
Yeah.
Tits.
No,
Enormous tits. No, that's
No,
ridiculous.
son.
Enormous tits.
You're kidding.
I get it. I get it. No, I'm literally reading this in live reading this right now. Live reading it right now. Wow. No, this isn't. Hold on, dude. I'm reading something.
She was born enormous tits. And you fucking
Norma Stitz.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's hilarious.
You are
That's hilarious.
so stupid.
Dude, I'm reading it.
I know, but you didn't realize it was so funny.
Now, yes,
so
that's
funny.
hilarious. I'm saying, but I'm just reading it. I'm like, AKA,
Was there like a name you guys used
That's
to sign
hilarious.
as kids? Like if you had like something where you like,
Like
you
Mike
should go
Hunt?
to-
Oh, we got
Yeah,
tons.
like, yeah.
Sharon Needles.
I've never heard that one before.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
God.
Kenny, what was the other one? There was some other detox ones.
Sharon Needles, that was awesome. I've never heard that. That was great. That was fantastic. Oh God, that might be my new favorite one.
That
ever.
is hysterical, dude.
Oh, dude, detox humor is top notch.
Dude.
First place I ever made a room full of people laugh was in like a detox,
Yeah.
where it was like group time, and they were like, "Tommy, you got to speak," and I had to like talk for like 20 minutes in front of like 30 people, and I fucking destroyed for 30 minutes. It was the first time I was
20,
like,
30. Are you shitting me? Miguel just asked if you had 20 minutes. I was like, I don't know.
No, that was different. That was just like off the top.
Say 20. I mean, it
stories,
depends.
Junkie stories.
That's awesome, dude.
That's great.
Hey, one time I was
Sharon
in detox, and this dude was like sitting in the chair, like with his head like that, and this kid took his teeth out.
Took the guy's
And the
teeth
whole
out?
week, the guy was looking for his teeth.
Oh, it's terrible.
Holy
Oh, my God. That is so bad.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Fucked up, dude.
Dude, and the other thing was like, who stole? I'd be like, dude, who would steal teeth?
Right.
Like you could just make him
That's
sound
what
like
it
an
was.
ass.
It was so funny. It was
You know what? You'd be like, dude,
unbelievable.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you. You don't have any teeth.
Then you can't. You can't.
You
eat
say that
them?
again?
So brutal.
Dude, you fall asleep in detox, shit can happen to you. One time I fell asleep.
Shit can happen to you, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I passed
You woke
out
up
like
with no clothes on. What else happened?
no. So
Tell us, Tommy. It's a safe place. It's
I
okay.
was at the Andrew House. It was on the Long Island. This like the Alcatraz for drug addicts in the Boston
I got
Harbor.
stuck out there one time.
Listen, and I
That's called detox.
No, they wouldn't let me go. It was a snowstorm. I couldn't get over that bridge.
Yeah, no, you can sign out AMA from detox, not from like a locked unit.
That's a
not there though.
You
They
gotta
wouldn't let
stay.
you leave. So I passed out like in the bed during the day because I was all meted up, just sleeping. And some kids they took Hershey's Kisses and put them in the microwave and melted them. And then, like, my ass, I was sleeping on my side all over the back. I was wearing hospital pants that they make you wear.
That's terrible.
And I had no idea, so I walked around for the next day, like, going up the stairs with kids behind. I was that dude. And they were, like, of course, pointing it out. They were like, oh, that kid Tommy, he shit his pants. You know, like,
The worst thing that happened to me in detox, right, was fucking. I was like,
was bad.
it was a soap program after, and it was like you go through detox, then you go to this after thing program, and I'm sleeping. It was like 7 or 8 guys in like a
Close to the mic.
single beds, right? And the dude next to me, I'm trying to sleep, and you can't sleep coming off dope, and all I hear is.
No.
Right, so it's just like, and the dude, somebody else had told me before that, like, hey, the dude's a Skinner. He's like, you know, keep an eye out, right? So I could go to bed, right? Yeah, like his pictures in the post office,
Yeah,
right? So I go to bed, right? So now, like, I'm trying to fucking not hear this, right? Now I can't sleep, right? So now I just like get up and I go outside of the room, right? And I'm in the hallway, go to the rec room, like the TV where you're not supposed to be, but the counselor or whatever you want to call her, the fucking babysitter is on, right? And she's like, fucking, hey, what's up? What are you doing? I'm like, nothing. I just can't sleep. And she's like, all right, go back to your bed. So like, I go back to my bed and I'm like, so then like I go back outside, right? And I'm just like, I go back like to the room and shit. I'm like, this isn't happening and shit. Like I try to like pretend like it's not happening. And I go, so she's like,
So did
what's
you try to jerk off louder than him?
no, so I did it, right? So I did
You're
it.
like, oh,
right?
you want a battle?
So listen, this is fucked up. So I go outside and the chick is kind of young and I'm like, I just can't go. I can't sleep right now. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know. It's weird, you know. So I'm like, I feel like the dude next to me just keeps fucking jerking off, right? So it's like I say that, which is like ratting, right? It's like,
Yeah,
so she's
fuck
like,
him.
don't
That's
worry.
not ratting,
She's
dude.
like, don't worry, right? Don't like just she let me stay outside, right?
Right.
So then I
Shit,
go
don't
back
worry,
to
that's
bed.
completely
no, wait, and then
normal.
some other kid that was in the room came out also, and I told him, I was like, hey, does that fucking sound like fucking blah blah blah? And then fucking this dude's like, yeah, that totally does sound like that, right? So I was just like, okay. So then the next morning I finally go back to sleep, and then I wake up to fucking all the people coming to the room like, who the fuck said somebody was jerking off in the room? So now it's just like, I'm the asshole that was like,
Grover worked at your detox?
this was at the VA clinic. This was at the VA clinic in Brockton,
You're not a
dude.
veteran.
On the second floor
Really?
in the house, right? So then after that, I ended up like jumping out the window to go get high and bring drugs back into detox. So I was like to try to like save my. I was like, guys, I know I said the guy was jerking off, but I'm just gonna get drugs.
Kenny
Like,
tried to
goodie
redeem
bag.
himself.
yeah.
Don't beat me with soap.
Yes, like that, yeah. Like, and then some other kid was like, dude, I wanted to punch you in the fucking face just because you brought the drugs in, you know? But he didn't. He just said that. I stayed clean after that, but I did get high.
All right.
That was a weird thing, dude. I like jumped. I jumped out the second floor window and fucking ran and met my dealer, and then ran back inside the building, the
That's
locked
awesome.
building, dude.
That's
Like 'cause they were
awesome.
like keeping watch for like the other
Yeah,
people and
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and then we all got high. But I
hilarious.
felt bad about
Detox. Why did you go to detox? Just to break out and do drugs?
It was like
In
10
detox. Well, you had a
days
room,
later. It was like
and you were
10
with a
days
bunch of
later. You know what I
junkies,
mean?
yeah.
It was like I got clean.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't clean,
Yeah,
but I was
yeah,
like
yeah.
still not sleeping and
Yeah,
detox.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
No,
isn't
I
it-
know.
From now, this episode is going to be called 4 Junkies and a Dad.
4 junkies and Joe Buckley.
So
hold
on. We're going talking about the dick thing. Now, you 3 know. Buckley has no idea what I'm talking about. But when you get to that point, when you're off the dope and your fucking dick comes back
fuck
online,
yeah.
Oh, you just
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You fucking
you just
horrible.
rub it against something
It's
and just
horrible.
coming in your
dude,
pants.
You fucking flick your head and you fucking blow a load, dude. You know what I mean?
James,
That-
I got the best story. I swear to God.
so I kind of feel for that guy. I'm saying, you know, like I mean, dude.
Who, that dude?
You gotta dude.
No, so they couldn't,
you gotta have some
place him.
class.
I
You
never
gotta
went
No,
to-
he
go
was
in the
doing it all
bathroom,
day
dude.
long.
I never went to
Like,
detox.
every time
so-
you went in the room, you heard that.
No, it was just at nighttime. And he tried to say he had a rash. He was like, I had a rash.
Well, now he does.
No, you don't steadily rub
Why
your
didn't you
rash.
just rough it out and go to sleep?
I was trying to, dude. I really was.
No.
But I felt like he was looking at me.
You know, remember how
He was right next to me. He was like,
Oh,
it was
really?
like, yeah. It was
like that.
It wasn't like he was over there. He was like in the next, like, a fucking thing.
And remember when you're coming off dope and like the littlest noise, like someone will like whisper, like Sean, you'd be like, "What?
Yeah,
I'm trying to fucking sleep." You know, like
Yeah, it's horrible.
it sucks, dude. You know, it sucks.
Listen to this. I was
This fucking thing is hot as hell.
I was freshly
Yeah, let it
clean.
cool.
I'd like wind would blow and like my dick would get hard. And I was working like labor and construction, and they had me run a jackhammer. Right? It's like, bah, 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 bah. Next thing you know, I'm like, "Oh, dude, what the fuck?" And I blew a load right in my jeans.
my
Running a jackhammer.
Oh, God.
That's awesome.
And then
You should try to use that.
Oh,
You really should.
I don't know how to.
I don't know, but I'm telling you.
punch that
Tell
up.
that story just like
Yeah,
that.
just like
like
that.
That is, dude.
I'm telling you, that could be a
Sometimes
bit.
the jokes write themselves, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude,
Yeah.
you might be like one of, I don't know, 10 people that's ever happened to. Like, dude, that's the stars have to align for that
No,
shit
you
to
can
happen.
ride a dirt bike and you probably
No,
blow a
no,
load.
but I'm saying,
in that
like,
situation.
for that to happen
gotta be
and line up
addicted,
like that.
Yeah.
You gotta be addicted to heroin for years.
And they give you the jackhammer.
and
You gotta have a boss dumb enough to be
Have
like,
a
hey,
yeah.
guy that just got out the detox, jackhammer duty. What? Dude, why would they give that job to you?
Dude,
Be like, dude,
yeah.
let that guy just go sweep some shit. I mean, Jesus
that's
Christ.
dude. That's
You're absolutely right.
honestly, you got a better chance of winning the lottery of the fucking that ever happening again. You know what I mean? That's fucking dude.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
It was,
That
I
is
didn't
hilarious.
want it to
What was her name?
Yeah, what'd you call her, Sally?
Jackie. Dude, telling you, it's like right away it started. And I was like,
You're like,
I gotta.
Dude, you were like
like,
three
I
was like,
pumps
I
in,
didn't
kid.
have
It
to.
was like,
What
was it 30 seconds?
How long did you last? Yeah, it was a long time.
Well, I did it and then I stopped.
No foreplay? You went right for it?
He was edging. He was edging.
He was edging with the jackhammer.
I started again and I was like, there's no way. Oh my God. And I just, I hammered down and I fucking.
You counted down.
Hey,
You tried to last.
did you really dig it in when you started coming?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
fucking
Kenny.
man.
I fucking, you should have saw the crowd.
The next day he shows up. He's like, "Hey, if you need any jackhammer done."
Get the jacket. I show up and other guys use it.
He's all
I
jealous
love
and
it.
jealous.
You're not even holding it.
How could you do
Skit
this?
that would be because you could play the jackhammer in
Oh my
slow motion,
God.
you know, like
That's
bang,
hilarious.
bang.
That's a great story, dude. Honestly,
That really happened.
That's
Yeah,
a-
no.
I believe it. That's a fucking
And then
great story.
I had to walk through work with a fucking large
Did
load
anybody
of
call you
clam
out on it?
strips.
Did anybody call you out or no?
That would have been so good. Hey, if there was like an
No,
old
I
guy
was-
there
I
that
don't
knows
even
it
notice.
happens all
Was
the
somebody
time.
like, dude,
Luckily, I
you
was
really
wearing-
like Jack?
I was wearing. It's back when I used to wear underwear. I was wearing poses.
You used to wear underwear.
Yeah,
Why
no,
don't you wear underwear? I can't do that.
You just get shit stains in your jeans?
No, I just wipe my ass. I don't know.
You don't want a
That's
barrier?
hilarious.
In the cold, it sucks. I usually wear it, but
Yeah.
like I'm not wearing.
Oh, dude,
underwear right
I
now.
wear.
It's nice
That's
out.
I
the
wear
funniest
this
fucking
time of year,
animal.
dude. At work, I wear 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of socks, 2 shirts. You know, like I double up on everything.
A windbreaker.
What do you landscaping? What do you do?
No, I,
Dude,
work,
wet.
I just work in a garage, and
Yeah,
we're always
yeah.
like torching and welding and shit.
Yeah,
we got
that's-
the
you gotta
bay,
be,
got the bay doors open all the time. So it's,
I
you know,
think
might as
I
well
saw
be
somewhere
outside.
that like windbreakers are coming back. They're like
What
a
a-
thing now. They're like
Okay.
coming back around. Like,
This is
Tommy's
actually-
wearing a windbreaker right now.
It's not a windbreaker.
This isn't even. Yeah, this is an Abercrombie.
official-
Like
that's a track check.
this is
You know,
my shit got the fleece lining, dog.
Yeah.
This is
elderly
this is.
man on a cruise ship.
This is Abercrombie from when this is from when Abercrombie was like a rugged like gear company. It was like a fucking like an Eastern Mountain Sports, not the fucking
95.
You know, you dude, like old school. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't always
Brandon
like a
Valley
gay
has the
frat
best,
boy
the
thing?
best
Well, hold on, one at a
windbreaker.
time.
The
one
red
at a
one?
time.
It's like I don't know. It's like fucking neon or some shit.
All right, no, what did you just say though? I missed it.
That I didn't know that Abercrombie wasn't always a gay frat boy.
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie?
Abercrombie?
Abercrombie. Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
always a
Aber-
gay frat boy
No,
thing.
dude, it was like a legit, like rugged, like
Aber?
yeah. It was real
Yeah,
shit.
but it's like I put that up there with like LL Bean, I think.
it was like that.
Yeah.
It was like that.
wear all of
Yes,
them.
it was like that.
No, it's not. I mean, I don't even. Is it still around?
Abercrombie.
I sound old.
I don't
shit
know.
now.
Yeah, I know American Eagle.
Yeah,
It's
no,
still
the
popular
stairs-
with
the
the
kids?
store is still there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
American
I was-
Eagle still exists.
I actually pissed in the store recently.
What about cross colors?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
is
no,
that?
that's
Skids, kid.
gone.
What about skids?
You don't know cross colors?
I have no idea.
They're younger than us,
Awesome.
Sean.
Back
They're
in the
younger than
90s.
us,
Wow.
too.
How old are you?
38.
Kids.
Really? How old are you?
38.
No, I thought you were 35, dude.
38.
Oh, wow. All
Cross
right.
colors. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, so you
It
got
was like
you got 10 minutes on this.
it was like back
never
when like
wore
Kid and
cross
Play
colors.
and all that shit.
I know.
Well, I was starting to think. Okay, so like
I know what you're talking
like
about,
crisscross and like
Yeah, it was
I know
like
what
way
you're
back
talking
then.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Skids.
Yeah, that's
Skids.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what
Fucking
you're talking
checkered
about.
fucking overalls and shit, dude. Man,
Yeah.
motherfuckers
Wow.
wearing one strap.
Wow.
Did you one strap it?
Dude, I
Yeah,
was at
yeah.
the 8th
You one strapped
grade.
your overalls and one strapped your backpack.
I'll admit this.
Yeah.
I was at the 8th grade.
I still
dance
one-strap it.
in like MC Hammer pants, like fucking.
Nice.
Yes, I
doing-
totally wore MC
I had a
Hammer pants.
See, all
partner.
right, so hold on.
I
So-
had a partner, and we'd battle other kids. It was bad.
Did
That's-
you really? You
yeah,
guys
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
after
yeah.
school you come up with
Yeah,
things?
yeah.
Dance
No way.
moves. Yeah,
Did you really?
Oh, my God.
You know it's the truth because he's slapping his
Dance
ass
practice.
I'm telling you, I did.
That's great. See, that's crazy. Like, so when
Any good?
in
Oh, you guys thought you were? You pick up any ladies with those dance moves?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, as much as you can in the 8th grade.
Yeah. Well, in the 8th grade, it matters. That
So-
much
No,
more
it
to
didn't
you.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Dude,
was,
Put it this way: with those
I'm not-
moves in mind, you're like, all right, when Stacy sees this,
Yeah.
that's when I'm gonna make my
I
move.
got my
doing
new
this thing.
I got my
Yeah.
new break
in my
beat down.
parachute pants, my
No,
MC.
that was before, but I was into breakdancing in like 83, 84.
Yeah.
I was like
Four back
literally
then,
like
yeah.
9 years old. And that was just like,
Jesus Christ, how old are
every,
you?
every neighbor. I'm old.
Tommy's
I'm
old. He's
Dead.
old.
Jesus
I'm 44.
Christ.
Like every neighborhood, there was like groups of little kids that break dance, and they'd all battle.
That's hilarious.
You could go from like neighborhood to neighborhood. And then
Hold
like,
on, so-
when I go to like the Somerville Projects area, it was frightening. It was just frightening. You know, I was like 9, and they were like, it's a grimy place, or it was back then. You know, the ones on
So-
like Mr. Gav.
So dude, all right. So when I was 6 and you were 7, these two were fucking 15.
Yeah.
You
know
guys
what I
are that young?
We're all-
Dude,
31.
I'll be
I was
30
like-
this. Yeah, I'll be 30 in
Yeah,
November.
we were already
Yeah.
we
I
were
was, like,
bands pretty
21.
much, dude. We were already
That's
tripping on
crazy.
acid and fucking
was
So
21.
in '93, I was 5. Joe was 6 or 7.
2 years old. Yeah.
You
31.
you got a year on me, dude.
Yeah.
Your
But
birthday-
oh, that's right.
You got 14 months on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that much.
In '93, I was 19.
Damn, dude.
Eesh.
It's scary,
See,
isn't
that's
it?
dude. You were a grown ass man, like
no,
experiencing the
19.
'90s. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I
I was blowing loads. I was.
Yeah.
On jackhammers.
Yeah, I was running jackhammers and shooting dope.
That's
I was
awesome.
running amok.
running amok.
I was traveling.
That's
I
fucking.
had a blast, dude. I went across country.
That's awesome.
Yeah, had fun. Did a
That's
lot,
awesome.
Are we
did a
ready?
lot of
Are we
drugs.
ready for a break?
Yeah,
so
we can segue into a break.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's fucking.
Hell of a segue.
Yeah, right. We caught Tom by surprise. But are you ready for us, brother?
I'm on it.
All right, cool. Yeah, then we're gonna take a. It's 8 o'clock. We'll be back in 10 minutes. So listen to some great local tunes while we're gone.
Peace.
WEMFradio.com.
www.uglyduckstudios.com.
If you ready, that's on you.
You're listening to WEMFradio.com.
There is a boat, she waits there
Still empty, Charlie has all the gifts to give. As the world still out of you gives way to the devil on your shoulder, seeking sympathy. What a shame. Shine! Everywhere I go, I see your love. Everywhere I go, I see your love. Everywhere I go, I see your
Oh yeah.
WEMF.
And we're back. What's up, fellers? How was your break?
Great. You turn on the
Awesome.
radio voice really well, man.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
All right, I appreciate
All of a
that.
sudden, you just perk up and
Thanks,
you do
man.
the hey.
Even added in the
This is Casey
sellers.
Kasem.
Hey, I'm a douchebag.
Temperature around 75 degrees. Traffic not too bad coming into 93 North.
Traffic is light, and I don't know what I'm fucking. Yeah, so my bladder's empty. I'm happy about that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
commence drinking more water.
Listen, I'm 44 years old, and I just got reminded when I took a piss, because I got a fucking, like, my prostate must be big, because when I piss, I stand there for at least 30 to 90 seconds before.
Wow.
Should figure
See, that's
that
like
out.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, dude, you gotta stick a finger in your asshole. You gotta fucking, you just gotta go ahead
Get it
and
started.
press on that there prostate.
That's like when you're at a Pats game and you're waiting in line. You're like, what is taking so long? There's
Yeah.
no way you've been peeing for that long.
Right, right.
That's what
I
it
remember
is.
thinking that, but I guess it's all old
Yeah.
guys at Patriots games.
You know Spike Tobin?
Bad hit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Spike Tobin described this to me perfectly. He's like, listen, when you get old, every piss you take is like you've been drinking all night. I was like, oh, shit.
yeah,
So what happens when you've been drinking all night? And
that's-
that must be the brute. Like,
Right? There you
Yeah,
go.
dude, I wake up like every hour to take a piss.
Every hour?
Every
Yeah,
hour.
you got to stop drinking fluids after like 8.
I don't drink much fluids.
I don't wake up once to piss.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't either. Not
I
very
got
rarely.
problems.
I think you got to get that checked out.
Yeah.
You know why? Probably
I think
tell
you need
ya.
to stick more things in your ass, Sean.
Come on.
That's not the issue.
I get woken up. I get woken up every day between like 5:30 and 6:30. So, but if I was allowed to sleep a little longer, I'm sure I'd wake up and piss around 7. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your schedule, James?
How are those kids
I find
sound?
waking up.
We've
in the
all gone
morning-
around the table.
I always take a leak right when I wake up. I mean, but
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
I don't know. I do drink water too late at night though. That will fuck
Do you
you.
still wake up
That will
hard?
fuck you.
I don't. I don't.
Wait, do you
No.
wait? Do you don't get pee boners though? You don't get those?
Yes.
course.
Yeah.
So that-
But I'm saying, do you wake up with a hard on still?
Because it's a pee boner. I mean, pretty much.
No,
you
but
know,
I kind of get like hard like pretty quickly, and
See,
I want
I-
to rub one out.
But I'm
Dude.
saying, it's not like when you were a kid.
I still get random boners though.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
morning, and
Yeah.
I want
I
to jerk
don't-
off before I leave my
I
house.
just randomly. I'll just get boners. Like I'll be on break at work, and I'll just be like, oh, I got a boner.
Is it on Gay Wednesday?
It's fucking. Oh my god.
So he was trying to explain this to me, and I'm going, yeah, that.
I forgot to post
that's,
about that
That's
today.
a little odd. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
To
What do
you.
you think? What do you think is odd?
It's
Yeah, I'll let him tell you.
well, we celebrate Gay Wednesday at work, where no one there is actually. gay.
See, Kenny did the same reaction. You go,
No.
okay, tell me what's going on.
I'm sorry.
No
Excuse
one-
Because
me?
he said Gay Wednesday. He goes, you don't do Gay Wednesdays? I go, no, I don't do Gay
Yeah, I'm
Wednesdays.
not even sure. I never heard this before.
No one there is actually gay. We just pretend that we are for 8 hours.
Is any
just
work
live on
getting
your
done?
fantasy.
Yeah.
It's-
Is any work getting done,
it's
or is it
very-
just like a big gay orgy all day?
fuck-
It's just
you
like,
fuck
hey,
each
you're
other
still
in the
on the
ass.
clock. I'm still
we're not
gonna
gay.
pay you.
We
but
got-
we're just
It's
all
okay.
fucking.
We're not gay until we wait till Gay Wednesday.
Yeah, it's not gay unless you're on the clock. Unless you're off the clock, dude. If you're off the clock, it's gay.
We got 2 guys who are uncircumcised. They like to dock it up. You know what I mean? They fucking, but
Is that exciting?
the-
I mean, I'd
oh,
laugh at
it's-
that. I
it's
guess
great-
I
it's
would
great to
totally.
watch.
I would watch
That
that. I
would be
guess I would totally.
hilarious.
But I couldn't like jerk off to it.
I've only
You
ever
know?
heard of it. I've never actually seen it. That's true. Yeah, but no, dude, it's just, we just, I don't know, it's just stupid, dude. Like, dumb
It's just
shit.
a silly thing they
Just
do on
dumb
Wednesday.
shit, you know? Like
Sounds
today,
gay.
someone, it is truly gay. It is truly
So
gay.
guys, is this a little excessive? Kenny has told me that sometimes before work, what time do you leave for work in the morning?
anywhere between like 8 and 9.
What?
He beats off 3 times before he goes to work.
No, not three times.
What are you trying to prove?
3 times.
No. I wouldn't be leaving to work by like 8. Usually, it's like if I'm going to work, it's like a one-time thing.
You've told me
Maybe
you
two.
beat it 3 times, twice at least.
Maybe on
What?
Adderall or something.
Maybe.
Coming down from Adderall.
Usually, I'm good for like 3 times a day on average, probably.
Really? 3 a day? Wow.
Yeah. If I'm counting fucking 2.
Well,
I'm not
okay,
counting just like
okay,
jerking off.
Okay.
3
Sounds
nuts a
sex, too.
day. So that's 21 nuts a week.
I couldn't be a boxer, Tommy. I couldn't be a boxer. There's no way. I couldn't do it.
Nuts a month.
How many nuts is that a year?
I don't know. It's a lot of nuts, dude. My house is like fucking what's his name? John Wayne Gacy. It's just like you can't go in there with a black light.
3.
I
That's
recently
1,100 nuts a year. 10
At least on average, I would imagine. Yeah.
That's a lot of nuts.
my
Actually,
God.
the more you nut, the healthier you are, and the less
the
likely
prostate,
you are
yeah.
to getting less likely you are to
Well,
get prostate.
I mean, we were just
cancer.
talking about age, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm 38," and Cope was like, "No way," and it's because you busting 3 nuts a day.
Beats
That's
his
all
dick
it is.
silly.
That's the secret. That's the secret.
That's the fountain of youth right there.
It releases the dopamine, dude. You need the dopamine.
There
You're
you
like,
go.
I need that.
Yeah.
It's free. It's free. It's a
Beat
free
it-
one.
Beat it 3 times a day, and you.
Oh, when you're
Yeah.
that's another thing. When you're kicking heroin, blowing a load, it's a good little release,
It's
right?
It's
Crazy,
hard
dude,
to
yeah.
get a load off, though. I
No,
think.
but you can do it. No,
I'm talking about when you're like kicking
No,
dope, when you're
dude.
dope sick.
Oh, when you're kicking it, yeah,
you-
then it's
Oh,
easy.
oh,
I'm saying when you're in the midst of a
that's-
habit,
it
it's
can be
harder
all
to
right,
come.
it can be like
I'm talking when
7 seconds of relief.
Yeah, that's because
Right.
of all the nuts
Right.
you couldn't get out when you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
high.
Oh no,
Yeah,
dude.
try
Like
to
if
get
I'm like,
them out.
yeah, if I'm kicking in bed, like I'll just jerk off constantly. Like
Yeah.
I'll be blowing. I'll be like 10, 14, 15 times a day.
Right.
Right? I would like
Right.
blow that many.
Dry
loads.
heaving.
Yeah, totally. Just coughing. My dick is just It's just nothing.
So that story you were telling earlier in details, the guy's jerking off. You had already gotten out your 3, so you were just jealous.
No,
You're
but
like, look at
listen,
this guy.
Joe.
Look at this guy. I didn't save one, and now he's gonna taunt me.
And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be quiet. Like I'm not gonna be like a fucking
Go to
what's
the
it called, a
toilet.
foyer.
I had the
you
decency
know?
to jerk off in the common room for Christ's
Yeah,
sake.
come on.
So that guy in detox,
It's me. It was
that
just
guy,
me.
was it you, Kenny?
Sorry,
That's hilarious.
Oh my
I did
God.
come in a holding cell once. I was doing this.
They got that on film, dude. You can be
They
charged
should.
for that.
I think they should. I want to see the video. It wasn't like no. So I had a wet dream because I was dope sick. So it was like because you don't
probably
really get
laughing.
wet dreams,
Like,
right?
look at this little
right? How many,
junkie.
Joe? How many times you had a wet dream?
I don't know. I couldn't even tell.
Not that many, right?
I think
But
a
when-
handful.
I
but
don't
when
keep
you're-
track. I don't keep track.
I think I've had one legit
But when
one.
you're like coming
you know what
off
I mean?
of heroin, you're more apt to have them because you're not coming on a regular basis. Yes,
I
yes,
don't
or
know,
even
man.
while you're on heroin.
I don't know.
Like you're not
Yes.
coming on a regular
And you
basis.
nut wicked
Your body's
fast
just
on it.
wicked
Yo,
sensitive.
No,
Right,
that's,
right.
that's
So-
the thing is, I would blow a load. I'm talking soft as a fucking
Yes.
But in my
wet
pants,
noodle,
dude.
wet
Yes.
noodle to load in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Like
no,
it's
no,
trying to get away.
you're trying
No
to just
bullshit.
Dribbles up.
Yes,
No
yes.
bullshit,
So
yeah.
like coming off of it, you're more apt to have. And one time I got arrested and I was in a holding cell and I just happened to have a wet dream and I wanted to see the video.
You come faster than you can say Jack.
Andy, this is what's adorable. He was using his sneakers as a pillow.
One sneaker.
One sneaker, just the one
Yeah,
sneaker.
do what you gotta do.
One sneaker.
Yeah, that's how it goes. And
my
I
God.
I totally came in. I woke up and I was like, oh.
Talking to the mic, dude. See, you don't have
Right here.
no, but you got to talk.
So what's
you
the
don't
worst
You want you to put it
situation?
in your mouth.
You don't have headphones on. You can't. It's not an omnidirectional. you know?
So what's worse, stuck in a jail cell with pants, with a nut in your pants, or like work in a construction site?
Oh, definitely jail. Anytime.
Oh,
in
no,
jail.
No, but it was a holding
Come
cell.
on, dude.
It was I was alone.
That's what jail is. It's not prison. Jail sucks just as bad, dude. It's like,
Yeah.
especially if you're on dope sick and any.
Yeah,
dude,
but
are
would you
you
rather be?
fucking
Would
kidding
you
me?
rather be on the job site? Like
Yeah,
free?
dude. Yeah, because then you can walk the fuck away and go home and do whatever dude.
Right. Try to hustle
You're
up
in
some
a
money.
jail cell, dude. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
no,
of
it was
course,
bad.
Dude.
The
All
one
day.
time I was
all day.
dope. I wasn't even. I was high when I was in the jail cell. Like I got arrested.
That sucks.
And I was really fucking
sucks.
high. So I just went to court in the morning. By the time I was coming home, I was still like, it's just starting to get sick. You know, so it wasn't that bad. It was
How many times have you guys been arrested?
I've only been arrested twice.
Twice.
Yeah, I think twice. Yeah,
3 or 4?
Yeah, no, I had 3 actually.
I got no felonies.
3.
I got no
No,
felonies.
I didn't know if it was 2 or 3. It was 3.
No, not you. Him. He said he goes, I don't know.
No, I got like two juveniles.
Those don't even really count, though, right?
Sure they do. Sure they do.
No,
They're
no,
criminals.
and I got arrested. Yeah.
Was it a felony charge?
What'd you do?
That would be badass.
The first time, I think I was tagging. The second time, we stole some.
That's legit.
I stole a briefcase.
That's legit.
Me and this other kid stole a briefcase from Logan Airport.
Briefcase?
It was like
right.
we were at Logan Airport. We grew up in East Boston. We're skipping school. We're like, let's go walk around the airport. We see a briefcase. We're like, let's take that shit.
Did you ever find it? Did you ever?
There's no one there. It was like maybe there was something in it.
Yeah, but that's gonna be like boring shit though if there wasn't. You know what I mean?
To a kid, it's a briefcase.
Kenny, did you ever find out what was in the briefcase?
Yeah, nothing was in the briefcase.
See,
No.
that's
But you know what? The cops were like, "What if it was cocaine?" And we were like, "Oh,
That was great.
That's what we were hoping
the cops caught us." You know what I mean? I was like, "No, that would have been really bad if those." You know,
That's
it was
You
like,
should have said, imagine.
I got caught stealing sneakers at Marshall's.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
tough.
What kind of
sucks.
sneakers were they?
Some Bobos.
No, they were Nikes. They were Nikes. They kind of looked like the Jordan 1s. They were just like black and white. This was like 1988. And I remember like I went into Marshall's at the Meadow Glen Mall.
Tried them on.
No, I put them on.
Yeah.
I put them on, ripped off the tags, cut it, chucked it, and I got to like the door out into the mall, and I was like, all right, here we go. And I stepped out onto the bricks. And
I got this.
I got this. And this like elderly woman stepped out from Tello's, and she's like, Marshall security, and I just fucking digged.
What?
Blew right past her.
What?
Blew past another.
Gave her a
dude.
stiff arm on the way by.
Yeah, dude.
Later, lady.
Totally. Like,
George
I
Costanza
touched her on the way by. Like I was like, get.
He
And I
swam.
made it to the parking lot. Right, I swear, I get all the way across the parking lot to like LeConte, the ice skating rink, and I stopped near the chain
Cop
link
car.
fence, and I turn and I look back, and then boom, someone threw me into the fence. Giant black guy, like, some, like just
Damn.
citizen who saw people going, wow. And then the cops came.
See again?
Then I had to
Mind
walk.
your business, dude.
I had to walk back.
And then he was
into
like, wait,
the
you still
mall.
on sneakers? Go.
And then the next one, I was on the train track bridge near St. Clements in South Medford. It's a church. And the traffic goes under this bridge that the train tracks are over, so there's tons of rocks. And we were making snowballs in a snowstorm with rocks in them and hucking them in cars. And, yeah.
typical behavior for young kids.
So those are my early
Kids
ones.
don't do that nowadays.
Yeah,
And
they
then,
do.
the, then the next one.
I don't
was-
think they do.
My son would totally do that.
Yeah, he would. He's a terror.
I know, he would totally do that.
I didn't get in trouble.
I can't blame him.
I didn't get-
I would do that.
I didn't get in trouble again until I was 26, and that one was selling heroin to a detective. Which was, yeah.
Sean, tell him what you got.
At Dunkin' Donuts.
Took a big jump.
Sean
I
got
sold heroin to a cop at Dunkin' Donuts. If you get any dumber than that.
That sucks, dude.
A cop was getting donuts and coffee.
That's-
That's
a cop was getting heroin.
No, I told him to meet me there. You know, meet me at the Dunkin' Donuts.
I know you're gonna be there. You need your fix. I know you want your Dunkin' Donuts and your heroin.
He set me up.
What year was that?
1967.
I think like 99, 2000.
Yeah, Sean got arrested by the
Long time ago.
MBTA
I haven't
police.
done that shit.
No
yet.
way.
That sucks.
The MBTA
Yeah.
police.
It
Sean
was
got
total-
arrested.
I didn't know that was possible.
I got arrested
Sean
by
got
it too.
arrested.
It was
Arrested.
total discrimination too.
It was discrimination.
It was because there was like 7 of us, and we all like hopped the turnstile at the train station.
At airport.
Blue line. It doesn't matter. It's
the blue
gross.
line.
Go.
And then they stopped us at Maverick, and they pulled us all over, and they let everybody go except me because I had a mohawk and I had a leather jacket with spikes on it and shit.
Really?
well, they
They were-
served
and
you
they were
right, you
studded
little
belts,
They were
scumbag.
like, yo,
It was the studded belt,
they said that
dude.
jacket is illegal. That belt is illegal. Like
You
really,
could- you
I
could
bought
hurt
it at a
someone with
store
it.
right down the street.
Wow.
But you could bloody someone with that.
And then they
Come on.
arrested me, and then I had a friend pick me up, and on my way out, they handed me my stuff back. And I was like, why are you giving it back to me? Is this like a setup? It's illegal, right? We're going to arrest me again?
Right, yeah. Wow.
And they were like, no, we were just breaking your balls.
Oh, Jesus
Are you
Christ.
fucking kidding me? I just wasted like 8 hours of my life here. I
missed a
called
good
a
show,
friend.
too.
Well, that
I paid
serves you right.
$200 to get
For
out.
hopping the turnstile and dressing like that. You know, you were the weirdo representative.
On that day,
You
on
got
that
the
day,
balls. You
Maybe
got
you
the
should-
balls.
maybe
on
you
that
shouldn't
day,
dress like that if you don't want that
on
kind of
that day,
attention.
I finally realized what it feels like to be black.
I don't think
Okay.
so. I don't think.
Yes.
Shawn
Yes.
Sarro, honorary black man.
But-
here
Yes.
on Attention
Yeah,
Deficit.
yeah.
You had a
Fucking around.
but
I
you had
know
a
you
mohawk.
are, dude. I know.
Yeah.
I want to.
spikes
Yeah.
and
See, that's
studs.
what I want to revisit the mohawk, dude. You got photos of that or what?
Oh, I
Yeah, I got
memories
photos.
of it.
Yeah.
Jesus
Photos.
Christ.
When
man.
I met Sean on the methadone clinic, and there was a time when he had a bleach blonde mohawk that he had like sticking way the fuck up, head shaved, bleach blonde, and it was Elmer's glue. Right? Is that what you use?
Yeah, you should use Elmer's glue.
You
Used to keep
really-
it up for like a week.
You really put glue in your hair.
Yeah,
He used to
Elmer's
come
glue.
to the
Elmer's
methadone
clear
clinic
glue.
with a guitar
Holy
sometimes,
shit.
just strumming along. Yeah,
So what?
Sean was cool.
So all right, you keep your mohawk up for a week, but then what do you just?
Not
How do you
shower.
sleep?
You just sleep on the side of your head.
That's the way you have to sleep because you can't fuck it up. It's funny, but it's ridiculous. It's cool, but it's like
hysterical.
I mean,
dude.
I had a mohawk, so I know
I
what you
always
have to
wanted
go
to
through
touch
to
it.
maintain the
You know,
mohawk.
It's like, ew, look at it. I want to touch it.
Dude, he has a mohawk like that, and I was like, wow, that kid doesn't give a fuck. And it's like, no, he really can't.
he does
the
give a
fuck.
fuck.
He can't sleep to have that, dude. Like,
He's sleeping specifically.
Yo, this guy takes care. Like, he really cares.
Yeah, when you take a shower, you can't wet your head.
Right.
Oh my god, that's
He's been up for
dedication.
4 straight days because he doesn't want to waste the glue.
But he's
That's
the guy
fucked.
that the cops will throw in handcuffs. 'Cause, you know,
MBTA.
that's very big of you. That you know, you'll glue your hair up and wear spikes and take the hit for the rest of them while they all got away.
When I went to high school, I
But
used
that
to
makes you black
Hey, when I went to
somehow.
high school, at East Boston High School, I used to have to check in my jacket and my belt before school and pick it up after school.
Well, what do you expect? They were weapons.
Like when a cop,
That's
like,
what they said. They were weapons.
when
Of
a
course
cop-
they were.
When a cop comes to court and they fucking have to check their gun in and shit, that's
Right,
That's,
right.
Yo, first of
It's
all,
gangster,
if
gangster.
Have they ever like seen a fight? Who would like fight somebody with their shoulders in their belt?
Right.
Get over here! I'm gonna mess you up. And you're just gonna go like this. Like, how are you gonna? Hey, get down here and I'm gonna hit you with my belt.
Yeah,
We have
I got
metal detectors.
my money's on the kid dressed like Bowser.
Oh shit!
There's so many people don't get the Bowser reference, but that's fine.
Oh, come on.
No,
Who
plenty of
doesn't-
people
Yeah,
get
who
that.
doesn't get
Fuck-
that?
fuck those
Come on.
people.
Dude,
Young
you know what
people-
though?
No,
No,
Mario's
young
still
people-
around.
They get it, they
Because
get it.
dude, Mario Kart has kept that like alive.
Yes.
And they
Because
still have
Mario
the new
Kart
one. They
is
got,
to the
they got it
left.
for
Yeah,
Wii
they
and shit.
keep it
yeah.
going, dude.
And
now that the Switch is out and everything, they're
Right.
re-releasing Zelda's out now.
they
It's
got
all over.
They got the
Breath of the
Nintendo
Wild.
Nintendo DS and shit, dude. They
Yeah,
got
man.
they got
No,
so many.
Switch is where it's at, dude. Switch. Is
I just
where-
bought a
What is-
regular Nintendo.
What is Switch?
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch is like a handheld.
Oh, it's a Nintendo though.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
it's
I'm saying.
Nintendo, yeah, but it's a handheld,
So
and
it's
it also
brand new.
puts into a dock, and you can
Inevitably.
play it on your fucking TV with either
Oh.
2 motion controls, or they have like a special thing you put it into like 1 controller.
And then you take
wow.
it with
It's pretty sick, dude.
Like you
can
pause
take
the
it with
game,
you.
right? So if you pause the game right
Right.
on your TV, like all right, I'm going on the T. I gotta go to whatever.
Right.
You take the 2 portable things, click
Slide
them
them into the
slide them on
tablet
the portable
screen.
thing, and then take it with you. and You can pick up the game where you
Now,
left off.
Yeah.
does it have to?
Really?
Now,
Yeah.
the screen comes with it. It's not your phone.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything?
yeah.
Oh,
no,
wow.
no.
I think you got to buy like
decent
other
screen.
accessories.
You
too,
might have to
but,
buy the
like-
dock if you don't
Yeah,
buy the
yeah, yeah.
package.
Right, right.
But it's
I wanna get
a new
virtual
platform. It's
reality
pretty
headset
cool.
That sounds
It's
awesome.
pretty.
dude.
It's a
Those
pretty
are
cool
so good
platform.
now. They
Nintendo's
look
making
good.
it.
Yeah.
The-
Virtual
You watch
realities,
porn on the
that's what I
virtual
want.
reality thing.
Yeah, I
Of
haven't
course
done
I'd
that.
watch
Like
that,
I,
but I'd be more interested in video games.
probably
like
why they got
driving
invented, dude.
games.
Ken,
Like,
Kenny,
dude, I
Kenny
wanna
had
do-
some of that stuff, that VR stuff, right? Yeah,
no,
those
I haven't. Oh
goggles.
yeah, yeah, but that's like Google Cardboard. Like anyone could do that. Like those cheap ass VR fucking
right.
Google.
Yeah,
just
You
but
ever
no,
do
it's
that,
really
though?
good.
You ever
It
do
works
it? It's
really
crazy.
well.
I know
It
what
totally
you're
Like
works.
when we were doing it tripping on acid, it was like unbelievable.
And that was with
Right.
the Google Cardboard, dude. That was like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
Google.
Right.
But
And
to
this
get the
thing is like
headset
old
and
as
do
shit,
like
dude.
a
It's like
Right.
5, 6 years old.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw it.
fun.
I saw that shit.
Awesome.
The,
So much fun.
what the fuck was it, dude? Now here's what I'm thinking though. Like when that shit gets like really, really good, eventually you'll be able to like run like Navy SEAL missions and shit.
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
just like run around like Iraq, just
Yes.
kicking in doors and shit.
Well, just think about it. If you
That-
think about if you're in a fighting
That's
game
what I'm
like, or like something like that, like Call of Duty, you're on your TV, you're on
Real
TV.
life Call of Duty.
But
Does
if you had it
anyone
on your
here play
hand
Call of
instead
Duty?
of like,
I
yeah,
used
do.
to. I used to.
But
yeah.
I still play it. But I'm saying if you're playing Call of Duty and instead of like just being on the screen, the guys to your left, you have to look to the left
Right.
to see that guy,
Right.
or
Yes.
like check behind you, and you get to
Yes.
turn all the way around.
Right.
That'd be insane.
That's what I'm
man.
talking about. Yeah,
That'd be so cool.
Well, I don't know if
Honestly-
I don't know if they're gonna be able to do like a whole 360 unless
They
you're
will
standing
eventually.
on
Of course
the
they can.
The
Yes.
HTC,
Kenny.
the HTC
It's called,
Vive.
it's called an
have it.
omnidirectional treadmill. They
Yeah,
have
but
an
you-
omnidirectional
Oh, yes, I
treadmill.
have seen
where
that
you
thing.
stand in place and you can
Yes,
run in
I
any
have
direction,
seen
dude.
this. I
It's
have seen
crazy.
You could
dude.
totally
Yeah.
play just virtual reality headset now with Call of Duty and just be running around.
Oh no, they have a bunch of games that it works with. They have the Oculus Rift and HTC Vive.
They have these incredible projectors
now
too. Have you seen any of these projectors? They're unbelievable.
Yeah.
So like, if there's like, it's like 3 seats, right? And like Corbett could be sitting over here to the left and have his headphones in. He's sitting in the seat, and there's 3 projectors on one screen. The screen is flat on the wall, right?
Right.
And he's watching, like we were saying, Rudy. He's watching a movie, right? And me and you are playing each other in a video game.
On the same screen?
On the same screen.
Are you shitting me?
Because the projector's coming from different angles.
And
so
the
I'm
screen is
seeing
taking
this,
it different?
he's seeing this, and you're seeing a movie.
Wow. I
And
haven't seen
you're
that.
plugged
That's
in. So
amazing.
you could be watching a movie.
Right.
We could be plugged in playing with one another, playing Call of Duty.
That's
And
crazy.
everyone's happy because everyone's doing what they want to be doing.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's
cool,
wild, dude.
Yeah, it just depends on what seat you're sitting in.
So what
Is it
Call
the
of Duty
projector
do you
or
play?
the screen?
The newest one, the World War II one. The Call
I
of Duty,
haven't played it yet. Is it dope?
It's cool.
I want to get Far Cry 5.
The maps are like
I
don't
think
know.
Modern
They're all right.
Warfare, the reboot, is the best Call of Duty.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. This one is it's decent. It goes back. They just throw it back to the World War II thing.
Yeah.
But
They're
it's
all
fun.
good. They're all
Yeah, but do
good.
you just play? You actually follow the story? Or did you
I did
jump in once and
online.
play?
I did campaign for like a little while, and then I'm like, all right, I want to get online once it was set up.
Yeah.
But usually,
That's the
I
most
used to be
fun.
like, all right, I play the whole campaign.
Me too.
Then I'll go online.
Yeah.
But you're so far behind
Yeah,
because
yeah,
everybody just
everybody's
goes
just-
on
yes.
and they're
No,
nuts.
but the campaign makes you pretty nasty though.
No, but
Not
but
really.
like
Not really.
yeah,
But it's fun.
I like this. I get served online,
It's
dude.
more
I
like
totally
shooting,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
The thing is that scares me sometimes
play
is
local
when I
play.
start to get better. Because I'm like, I think I've been doing this too much.
Right.
Because like
Yeah.
I'll have rounds where like you obviously when you first start you suck.
Right.
And then out of
Yeah.
nowhere you're like, all right, I'm getting a little better, and then you're like, oh man, I had a good round. Then all of a sudden you see yourself in the top 3. You're like,
Yeah.
I should probably take a break.
What do you play on? What do you play on?
Xbox One.
That's all you ever played on was a console?
Yeah.
Never like went to like PC.
I never
gaming?
did PC stuff. I
Yeah.
never got into that. Like I know it's like cool. You can like do different modifications and stuff. More modifications on
Yeah,
PC.
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, it's a
They
little
say
more.
there's like a huge advantage. Like Fortnite's a hot game now, obviously.
Right,
And
right,
It's
right,
saying
right.
how like if you people who play on a PC have such a huge advantage because they can do all the shortcuts for the keys to build.
Yeah, it's different. Playing with a mouse and keyboard is
So
definitely
when you
different
press
than
the
controller.
keyboard, you can hit a button and literally that will make like all the building that you want to make like that to a specific area. So you don't even have to hit. Like you hit it for that material, you hit it for this material, and it like pops right up. And then they have an auto assist aim on a PC. So when you get it within the thing, it can lock on easier to
Now,
the person.
you ready for this one? They have asteroids and shit like that, like those old school games. They're designing games now. They're using like those old games, and there's no controls other than your eyes. And you shoot
Whoa.
the planes and the spaceships and shit down with your
Just
eyes.
with eye movement?
Yeah, just
That's
looking,
pretty crazy.
just looking, and allegedly
That's
it's
crazy.
like perfect.
Still, I've been
How does
saying
it catch up on your eye movement?
Gotta have a
Dude,
sensor.
I
it
Some
just
kind
has
of
a
camera
sensor, so wherever
sensor.
I look, that's where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But
Something's got to be looking at you.
and it,
somewhere.
crazy.
it works really well, dude. Yeah,
Unbelievable,
Right?
man. That's what I've been saying like for a long time. Like just seeing the progression, like with technology, but with video games, it's like I'm still, I think, on board with everything as far as video games go.
Yeah.
I don't know when that will go away, but there will come a time where like it will be like somebody like way younger than me. I'll be like, all right, so where's the control? They're gonna be like, where's the control?
That's what I'm talking about.
Like,
yeah.
But then it'll work in a different way, just like
In the
that.
Well, I'm saying
Yeah, but
eyes
just-
and
yeah.
mind and
Yeah,
all that.
something,
What's a
hand
controller?
motions,
Like, well, back in my day, we used to have to,
Yeah, I can see that.
Right,
I can see
right. That could be.
And like, oh no, we just like think of shit and it happens. Like what? Are you kidding me?
When, like now, imagine playing Madden, right? And you just have a headset on, and you're holding a football.
And you read a defense and go throw it to that guy
you know,
in your head, and he does it.
No, but then all you do is like you have the headset on, and it's a VR game. You're on the field, and you're on an omnidirectional treadmill. So you can run.
You call the play, you turn, you hand it off to running back. You're the running back.
You
and
can
then,
You can sprint in any direction, and the
Yeah.
treadmill will keep up with you. And
You
it's
put your
like-
hand out, and it's the front
right,
guy.
and you will run the ball. Like
Oh,
you
my
will.
God.
That's what it will be.
Imagine
When
hockey
video-
just having a stick and just like
That's
stick
what I'm
handling.
talking about.
That'd be unbelievable.
That's what it will be. So like I haven't touched a console in years, but when it ends up being that shit, I'm gonna get into that heavily, dude. 'Cause, like
By the time
will-
that happens, you'll be like, but see how
Not
are they
even-
gonna how are they gonna
Dead.
change
That
the
will-
speed and stuff like that? That's what I want to know.
What do you mean change the speed?
All right, so let's say I'm like, say I'm me, right? At like when this comes out when I'm 85,
Right.
And I'm trying to move around on this omnidirectional
Oh,
treadmill.
right.
and they're going to base it off of whatever the
It's got to be able
characters in
to
the game.
adjust.
No, dude,
Just because, listen, if you're a 20-year-old
It'd be like
kid
elderly
and you're an
auto
actually
assist.
good football player, and
Right,
then
you're
you
gonna
jump
be
on a
killing
running
it.
back, you're going to destroy everybody.
Right. No, but
You know
dude,
what I mean?
it will have like, dude, it'll have like a calibration or something.
No, here's
You know what I
here's
mean?
a
Like,
messed up
Yeah, you
thought.
would think
Here's
you'd
a
be able
messed
to
up thought.
calibrate it for yourself.
So think about
You'll be able to get cardio playing video games.
But
dude.
think about this, dude. Think
That'd
about
be dope.
think about the future. If you have this omnidirectional treadmill, right, and then you have football now, where they talk about concussions and like how horrible it is and all this stuff. You want to stay healthy. What if that's all it becomes?
That's what the practice was.
It's just what if that's what it like? We're already
There is
seeing.
no- yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah.
already seeing video game leagues now.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're already
yeah,
seeing
yeah,
video
that's
game
the thing.
leagues. These
Okay.
guys are making. There's
People
one
are
guy
betting on this.
There's one guy Ninja on Fortnite making $500,000 a month. People watching him play video games
On
on
Twitch,
Twitch.
yeah.
That is a legit fact. The guy's
Damn.
worth over
Yeah, I
$20
can
million
see that.
right now. So, what's going to happen when that's how people are making their money? All these crazy athletes, it's really going to be video games guys on omnidirectional, where
That'd be
the next
dope.
Emmett Smith doesn't play football.
Right,
he
right.
plays
That.
this.
Right.
And he destroys everybody on this. Doing
Wow.
his
That's
thing,
interesting.
Wow.
Getting the ball and running through no one, really. Never getting injured.
Right.
Other than running if you, like, twisted an ankle or something like that.
Right.
That's crazy.
What,
Right.
that,
That's like a sci-fi.
that could
movie
absolutely
from the
happen. Why
future.
couldn't
It
that
could
happen?
have. No,
Absolutely.
that's probably the future.
Yes.
That's-
Dude, I'm never going to get an injury. I
Right.
don't have to worry about my health. I'm getting cardio.
Right.
All
You're
that
killing.
stuff.
You're
Right.
doing the. But
I
you're
think
doing.
But I'm
the
saying if they
job.
adjust it through a game, then you really don't have to have a good arm. You could just be a great decision maker. You could be a genius. And then when a guy throws across, you just go like that.
No,
and
but
in
it-
your
it'll-
head, you're picturing the ball going.
But it'll do
so
that.
that's how fast it goes.
It'll be just
You know
like
what I'm
when it'll be like in virtual golf when you hit it in like it'll tell you like if you hit a
Right,
shitty
so it's
shot.
your actual
That's what-
abilities.
Right,
Like if I
right.
drive a golf ball 250 yards, maybe on the computer I drive it 270,
Right.
or something like
and
that.
then say it's like NHL when you can play on fucking novice or all star. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just up the levels.
Right, exactly. Yeah, like it'll be something like that, dude. They'll figure it the fuck out.
Or they
It's
do
gonna-
some algorithm for
it's gonna
like
be
your
crazy.
reaction time
But
and
it-
the speed you want to run.
It'll tell you.
But the
it'll-
players that really play it, that's what I'm saying.
It'll tell you sprint.
But I'm saying that could
You know
get
what I mean?
changed, dude.
No,
That
but,
could
but,
change.
but I'm saying that's the,
So it'll
like I said,
register what your
it,
sprint
it,
is.
it will have a calibration.
There'll just be levels of leagues.
It'll tell you walk.
Like
okay,
here's
now-
you're in the double E league because
That-
you're slow as shit.
That's
You're
what
never
I'm-
gonna
right.
work your way up.
That's what I'm saying. Or just playing just the one single player game. It'll say, okay, walk. Now jog.
Right.
Now run. Now jump as high as you can, and it'll know, and it'll be like, all right, now we know where to.
And just have
you know what I
offensive
mean?
linemen be like calibrated, like
Exactly.
whatever. They're just they're
And then you-
automatic.
Yeah, like when you
play
gotta
it.
set the light settings on it on
Right.
the thing. You know what I mean? It's like to like turn the fucking slider until you can't see this
Right,
logo.
Right. Actually,
It'll be
you know
similar.
what? You could do it because people would still want to do it. If you still want to play, if you're an offensive lineman, you just block a dummy basically, and then keep with it. But then the defensive
Right.
guy is trying to beat a fake, digital person,
Right.
and figure it out. Dude, that could
They'll
easily
figure it out,
happen.
dude. They will figure it out. Yeah.
That's messed up.
It's
I
gonna be
think
crazy.
that's like the future. Of
Easily
it.
could happen.
Like I think eventually people are going to be wearing like the virtual reality thing
Constantly.
on their head constantly. They're doing Facebook, Instagram, everything on that.
Well,
Right.
they already have
Talking to each
they already have
other
that thing
when
where
they
it
go.
exists in your world. So like,
Yeah.
you're in your phone basically.
I'm
Like we
telling
have an
you.
app on the desk right now that tells us the weather, and then I could have a TV screen that takes up all that entire wall.
It's
all I have to do
common-
is go like that. They already
Oh,
have
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We all have
You
a
know,
computer,
Oculus Rift or whatever the
a
hell it's called.
computer
Yeah.
in our pocket that just and a camera that just happens to make phone
That's
calls.
more
And I
powerful
think
than
the next step will be the virtual reality.
And the
thing. It's
government
not
is
too
listening
big.
to us right now.
That's,
Probably.
That's a
That's
fact.
true.
They
That's
have
a fact.
access
And
to your
that's-
microphone.
Well, it's not necessarily the government, but Apple is 100% listening to us right now.
Yeah.
And
For
here's
sure.
the thing, but through wearing that virtual reality thing,
Guys,
eventually
no
every
one's listening
world,
to us right now.
Nobody.
There's no one on this stage.
But they have the ability.
Just so you guys know, dude. No, they do. No one cares.
No one can. So, like, just like with the virtual reality thing, every world you can think of will become available. You'll be able to go to fucking Springfield, the Simpsons world. You want to go to Bedrock and hang out with
Yeah,
Bonnie Robinson. You know what I mean? You want
Hey,
to do
can I fuck
porno?
Wilma? Can I
you want to
fuck her?
go to war? You know, you could be
Yeah.
How about
like,
Betty?
tapped into a guy.
Can I
you
do
know,
both?
I'd rather do Betty.
Can I fuck Betty and Wilma?
You probably will be able to.
If you had to
eventually.
pick between Wilma or
That's
Betty, who
what
would
be
be
you call
Betty.
it.
It would be
That's the
Betty.
future
It'd
of
be
this
Betty.
song.
Wait, who's Betty again?
Betty's the
the
black hair.
Flintstones?
But here's
Oh,
the problem.
Stone-
Wilma's the redhead.
For some reason, I went to
I'd
like
probably
Betty
fuck
Bopp.
Betty,
Wilma-
Sean.
Wilma Slack
Honestly.
Hoople. Yeah,
But here's the thing.
more of a brunette.
They got us all strung out on Facebook and every other fucking thing, YouTube, that we're all glued to
Speak for
every day.
yourself. I'm
right?
a Twitter guy.
Okay, society at large,
I'm
right?
fucking
Whatever the fuck your thing is, we're hooked on that. Then they get us hooked on that, where like that's what we see it. It's even better, and then eventually they can like cut it off. You know what I mean? Like
Everybody
if that
would
ever
be
gets
strung
threatened-
out.
Yes,
Everybody would be
people are gonna
strung
get
out.
strung out. You could threaten people and make them do what you
No
want.
way,
hey,
You
dude.
got them
I
hooked
say-
on
Dude,
bedrock.
okay, hold on,
and
hold on.
fucking
Yo, that
spring-
already
Tommy,
happens,
Tommy,
man. You
Tommy,
talk about
Tommy,
people
hold
with flat earthers. That's already happening. The internet literally made that. Is because like some
Yes.
moron was like,
Bad
"Hey,
ideas.
do you think there's someone dumb enough to listen to me?" And went,
Yeah.
"Hey, the Earth's flat," and now it's like a freaking cult following. That's already
Scientology.
happening. Any one of us could look up anything that we agree with. Like you were just like, "Oh, they're listening right now." You could find online and look at all these people that agree with you. And then there's other people that don't. Like you're gonna find them.
Kyrie,
You will
Kyrie
find
Irving
The
is a
reason
flat
why
earther.
the reason why the flat Earth thing is so stupid and a
we're
problem
not
is
going
it's
there.
Here
just
we
like
go.
I know,
Come on, no,
stop
no.
it.
the internet
We don't
has
care
made,
about the-
it just
No
like
one gives a
spreads
fuck.
bad ideas.
Yeah, it does.
Ah,
Yeah, it does.
yeah, you got way too much time on your hands, Tom.
do.
I tell you, he doesn't need the
A
internet.
lot.
I wish you would invest it into 9/11 conspiracy.
Oh, I know.
That would be a lot more interesting. I like to
For
see your.
everybody.
I like to see your outcome.
Jesus Christ.
I've investigated all of that.
You fucking people.
I don't.
All right,
I don't
yeah,
believe
we're
it.
gonna switch gears here.
I don't believe
How about this guy? Fucking. Actually, you know what? It's not really switching gears, but this is hilarious. We need to talk about this.
Okay.
This guy in California. He's from a town called Amblay, California, right? And he is a flat earther. And he wanted
Fucking
to.
I
James.
saw this.
He wanted to prove. He wanted to prove that the Earth was flat.
The Rocket Man.
So he built a rocket in his backyard.
Yeah, yeah.
And he fucking he launched himself 1,800 feet in the air. That's like a quarter mile.
And then
You know,
Proved
and
nothing.
Well, I mean, of course, it didn't. It didn't prove anything. But he fucking. He's just an idiot, dude. That's all. It's
too much
hilarious.
well,
money,
he's
dude.
not an idiot.
I'm just
he's
saying.
not an
He
idiot.
shot
Yeah,
himself into
that's-
the air. He came back down.
You gotta give him credit, dude. 1,800
Absolutely.
feet.
In a rocket. That's
Dude,
crazy.
if you fell from 1,800 feet, man, you would be like spaghetti sauce.
Wait,
You know
what
I mean?
happened? He shot himself up into the air.
Homemade,
Yeah.
And what, a cannon?
homemade rocket.
like a
Homemade
rocket,
rocket.
yeah.
No help whatsoever. This
Trying
dude's
to prove
not
that
a
the Earth is
dude,
flat.
not a physicist.
I don't know what he thought he was gonna see.
Is this video on YouTube?
It's
Yes.
not.
Oh,
There
it
is
should
not video
I
of
saw a
the
video.
not video of the launch, but video of him like afterwards and all that shit.
Self-
Yeah, no, it happened.
I want to see the
Yeah, no,
launch.
it did, dude. It did, but like it did happen. It did happen.
I'm
His
looking
He's a
it up
self-taught
right now.
rocket scientist.
Mad Mike Hughes,
Which is
Look it
scary.
up.
Which, in other words, he's insane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Clinically insane.
Remember,
I mean-
remember that teenager that was building a nuclear reactor in his parents' garage?
How'd that go? Did
That
he
was
really?
a few. Yeah, dude. The fucking like
Was it close?
They dude. They have some kind of. Oh, yes.
He just needed Sudafed.
That's-
He couldn't get
dude,
it.
That is exactly why, because like they have like fucking satellites that scan for that shit, and they saw it like on a like infrared.
Oh my God.
And they were like, "Yo, this thing's like it was about to like go critical, dude." The kid.
Have kids. Have kids.
And the kid was.
It's a good idea,
the
have
kid-
kids.
The kid was 17. They were like, "Where'd you learn how to do this?" He was like, "The internet."
I watched a YouTube
Oh
video.
my God.
Right, dude. Right. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Dude, I remember a kid at my high
he
school
was
made
about
counterfeit
to-
money. Everyone thought that was cool.
That
Imagine
also-
that, man.
I
if you were
also-
like, oh yeah, you make counterfeit 20s.
Anyone
Guess
get-
what I
did anyone
have?
get
in my
popped
pocket?
That
on that
was
show?
wicked cool back in the
Hey,
day.
did anybody get
Flat
popped on
Earther
that?
rocket launch?
Huh?
yes.
Did anybody get
Send it
popped?
to him. Let's watch
Mad
it.
Mike
Yeah.
Hughes. We can't watch it.
That's
How
a
we
that's a
how we
big
gonna watch
that's a
it?
big
Right
offense.
there.
Yeah,
we'll-
but you
we'll
could
do it.
see
We'll
like
do it. We'll do it later.
high school kids
We'll
would be
watch it
like,
on our own time.
"This
Sorry.
looks good. This looks like good money." You know what I mean? And then someone ends up getting
This
arrested.
kid, dude, this kid got caught because people just started talking. I mean, he told a friend who told a friend.
Right.
He's
Right.
stupid.
Right.
That's how he got
Can't tell
caught. This
nobody.
kid got caught, and he was actually really smart about it. And they asked him why he did it, and he just said, "I just want to see how close I could come." I was sitting around one day, bored at my house, had my computer.
What did
and a
you wrong?
scanner.
I was looking at flat Earth rocket
He
launch.
made counterfeit 20s.
Oh.
So,
yeah, which is more
and-
important than flat Earth, Tom.
And
Right.
then
If
he
we
said,
can make some fake money.
and then he said he went to, he would like crumble up a piece of paper and throw them in the dryer and let them run around a little bit to try to like make the paper feel different.
Wet them and
And-
then do that.
Yeah,
That's
well,
crazy.
so he did that and it worked, and then he's like, all I did was I went to places that handled money quickly and for cheap money. So I'd go to like McDonald's and get like a burger and a soda. I'd
Get
go to
real
like
money.
I go to CVS and buy a candy bar. I'd go to whatever. Like
Exactly.
I would just pop in a little place, go get a coffee in the morning.
Yeah, but
And I
you're
just
leaving a
kept doing
trail
that.
of fucking
And he goes,
video.
and then of course you tell somebody, and then they go, "Guess what he's doing?" And then next thing you know, dude, you get
wouldn't-
knocks on the door, and your computer's getting
I
confiscated.
would never tell a soul, dude. If he
If
honestly,
I did it, I wouldn't say
never
shit to
tell
anybody.
A
dude.
fucking soul.
Hey, how you were saying you used to go store to store and get change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that with my mother's food stamps. Just goes fucking store to store.
Oh, what, the
Get
old
money.
food stamps, not
The old food
EBT,
stamp,
the
paper-
real money.
paper
the
food
money
stamps.
They had
food
that
stamps,
bell
yeah.
on them. What the fuck is that bell?
And each one was a different color. Like it was a 1, a 5, a 10.
There was
like
a blue
funny
one,
money.
a
It was like
red
funny
one,
money.
an orange one. Yeah.
Now, going back to counterfeiting shit, dude. I had a friend who somehow they got the program from the state of Maine that made like the license making program on the computer. They got it somehow, and they were making fake IDs up at UNH.
Yeah.
And eventually the FBI.
Buddies of mine were
came-
doing.
yeah.
Buddies of mine were doing Rhode Island. Everybody had a Rhode Island
Dude,
ID in my
these
circle.
These things.
Yeah.
These things.
Anyway, it looked great.
Dude.
They had holograms on
I
it.
still,
It was
I still have mine.
It looked awesome.
I'll bring it in and show you guys. It had my photo on it,
Yeah.
my
Yep.
name,
Yep.
my name,
Yep.
my birth date, except a few years
Fake
earlier.
address.
Exact, all that
They
shit.
work. They
And
work.
Yeah.
and when you put it in the machine, it would scan.
Do you think they work nowadays?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. They're doing all sorts of
mean,
stuff,
it's
but
got-
everyone's keeping up.
dude, this was
Yeah,
over.
there's got to be a
dude,
way around it.
This
I'm
was
sure.
this was
there
a
is.
decade ago. This is freshman year in
I
college.
mean, one of the
Yeah, but
places,
listen,
dude. A lot of places we went, we didn't need fake IDs. We went out in Providence, and it was just
Yeah.
like you had a college ID, you're in.
Right.
That was it. And it was
Right.
all like probably like mob-run places, but they didn't give a shit.
100%,
It's like and they
dude.
throw a stamp on your hand, and then they'd be like, "Hey, if anybody comes in tonight, or like whatever," they would just say, like, "The stamp means you're under 21."
You're like,
You
"Hey,
say,
tell-
"Oh, they stamp me because I'm not 21."
Tell Mr. Patriarch I'm here.
Yeah, right. Which, by the way, have you guys listened to Crime
What?
Town at all?
I don't know.
You guys listen to the podcast Crime Town?
No, is it good?
No.
Anybody?
No.
What
is it?
Unbelievable. It's
Really?
all about the patriarchas in Providence. Anybody
shit.
listening, dude, do yourself a favor. Stop listening to this. Go on.
I have
Sounds
listen to
interesting.
Crime
It
Town.
definitely sounds interesting.
It's a bunch of episodes. It's unbelievable.
Is
The
it all
stories,
tie-ins
they're
off the end and
hilarious,
shit?
dude. The
All
guys that they interview and stuff are hilarious.
Is it just based? I mean, it all ties in, right?
It all ties in. There's all sorts of different stories. They stay on like one thing. They start with Buddy Cianci, who ended up running for mayor of
No,
Providence.
he was mayor, dude.
But
Yeah.
it starts with him running,
Oh,
and then he
okay,
wins,
okay.
and then there's other stories.
Okay.
But it starts with that, and then all these like different things and mob ties, and it was just incredible story. Yeah, all sorts of different stories. They go every angle. They interview actual people that are talking about what
What's
they
it called
actually
again?
did. Crime Town. It
Sounds
is
good.
the shit.
Remember in Family Guy, they go to Buddy Cianci Junior High School?
Dude,
That's
oh, is
fucking,
that- do
that's
they?
hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
But I cannot recommend it enough. It's like a good
See,
storytelling.
You told,
like-
yeah, you told me about it, and I have yet to listen, but I will. I don't listen to them as much anymore as I used to, because I don't have the job that I did when I listened to podcasts all day long.
You just
know?
got Gay Wednesdays, and you're like,
I was
Takes
occupied.
up, that's a lot of planning.
I was-
the
I was-
other 6 days they just plan,
was
even on their
occupied all
days
day.
off.
What am I
you
gonna
know?
wear
What are
on
you doing
Wednesday?
for Gay Wednesday? You know?
Exactly.
I'm wearing this.
I'm wearing a thong. I mean, well,
You gotta do it, you know. Go hard on Gay Wednesday.
we are hot all day.
Oh my god!
Don't you worry.
You know what?
Well, see, we didn't want to go with Man Love Thursday because that was like cultural appropriation. You know what I mean?
was
So-
it? Was
Yeah,
it
dude.
really?
Yeah, dude.
You should have just named it Happy Wednesday.
you've
Just
never
been
heard
on the
of-
down
Oh,
low about it.
You never heard of?
Eat my ass
You've never heard
Wednesday.
of Man Love
That
Thursday?
works just fine for me.
Okay.
You know, it's-
And,
That's how this conversation started with us. I'm going, dude, you're out of your mind. None of this stuff exists.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you heard
Have
of
you ever
Man
heard
Love
of?
Thursday?
Have you ever heard of Man Love Thursday?
So he's asked somebody else this question?
Me.
All right,
This is-
because I'm
yeah.
scared. 'cause I
Man
was like,
Love
I thought-
Thursday?
Man Love Thursday. You've never heard of
Never
this?
heard of it.
Tom,
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Tom, have you ever heard of the term Man Love Thursday?
Absolutely not.
No.
Dude, someone's playing a
Sounds
trick on
made
you at
up.
work, and they're all in on it.
Sounds
Like
made
now they're
up.
like, dude, from now on, I told James Gay Wednesday's a
This-
thing. So listen, we all gotta act gay,
And he's
because this
down.
kid thinks
He's
it's a
down
real
with
thing.
it.
And now they all do it on a
James is down
joke,
with it.
which
He's
would be the
down with
best
Gay
joke of all
Wednesday.
time.
Let me
Like,
tell you
dude,
the story.
we all have this kid acting gay on Wednesday. It's great.
Let me tell you the story. We celebrate Gay Wednesday at work. Okay?
Celebrate.
The joke about Man Love Thursday, that was my own joke. That has nothing to do with Gay Wednesday, okay? That was just a joke.
one you made up.
I assumed you guys knew. Dude, a lot of people know this. So you guys are living under a fucking rock.
Man Love Wednesday or whatever the fuck. No.
Man Love Thursday, yes. In,
Man
in
Love
the height,
Thursday.
in the
Nah.
height, dude, can you
No,
shut the fuck up
right
and let me
over
tell
my
the
head.
story, you fucking jackass?
It's got an Urban Dictionary entry.
Thank you.
Does it
Thank
really?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a war thing from the Iraq War, dude. Like the height of
Yeah, you explained this.
the Afghanistan thing, right? They used to do these raids.
We talk about this
And
a lot.
it was
on the
always
show.
it was always on a Thursday. They would do these raids and they'd kick in doors and just find like groups of dudes like butt fucking and shit.
in Iraq.
It's because in the Muslim religion, you know, like they say, like, when you're really like hardcore, like they don't, like, it's not a gay
They
thing.
say you gotta fuck on Thursday.
Well, no, because on Friday it's the religious day, so you
So you can't fuck on Friday, so you better get your butt fucking in on Thursday.
Exactly it. That's where Man Love Thursday comes from.
Wait, where is this? Where is this
War
again?
veterans know, like, dude, this is a real thing, dude.
Hey,
this is a real fucking thing.
Muslims, guys.
Yeah, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
All religions. for all I'm concerned.
It's Allah, you asshole.
I'm just
Whatever.
no, but like,
like I see you.
It's a real thing.
yeah, because you know the Catholics will never be caught dead in that stuff.
Oh, dude.
No, they're just fucking little boys on Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays.
Only on days that end in Y. Come on, man. Now, yeah, dude, I'm.
Wow, that's an interesting thing that I've never heard before.
It's a rough thing to have to segue out of.
We're an educational program. That's what it is.
No, I've never heard. I mean, and evidently it's something. I mean, that's
It's a real dude. I'm telling you.
I didn't
Tom,
know.
what does the Urban Dictionary say?
Is it about the Muslims
Am I
on the
spot
Urban
on?
Dictionary?
Let me pull it back up here. It had something to do with the war.
See?
Man Love
Thank you.
Thursday.
Hey, for the record, you're gonna have a cool Google search. You got titty
right.
weight. You got Man Love Thursdays.
I'm on some kind of list now. Man Love Thursday is the day when men, in particular local nationals and TCNs at forward operating bases in Iraq, freely engage in man-on-man action.
All right.
What's
it goes on from there.
TCN?
I'm
Told
looking
you.
that
I don't
up
know.
right now.
I don't know what TCN is.
Yeah, look at
Told
that.
you. So what are you trying to tell
Told
us?
me what, dude? It sounds
wanna
like they
have-
could have been
Look
like
at TCN
national.
sex.
Just means like people that are in that
You wanna
nation.
throw a Man
No,
Love Thursday?
he just said local nationals
Yeah.
at a forward operating base in Iraq.
But why on Thursdays?
So local
it's
nationals
like whip
are
it out
Iraqis.
Wednesdays.
Because of
It's
the
like
holy
fucking-
day.
Because of
the
whole-
Friday.
Yes, we just went over this.
But what about
I get
fucking?
it,
What
I get
about
it.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
it's-
they don't fuck on those
it's some-
days.
yeah, it's some-
Be a gentleman. Hold back.
Hold
you
back
know.
to- I don't understand.
Hold back. You know, be a gentleman, and then on that day, do your thing.
I don't know. I
guess.
Like, are they
they
fucking
say.
women on those days and Thursday, or are they fucking
That's
each other
probably.
every day?
That's what I think. Yeah.
Well, they're only fucking guys one day out of the week.
Are they?
Yeah,
I don't care who
Thursday
they're
before
fucking.
the
I
holy
really
day.
don't give a
It's
shit.
third
It's not my
country
business.
nationals trafficked by military contractors.
Third
Human
country
trafficking.
nation-
Human
Third
trafficking.
country nationals?
That's what I mean.
What the fuck does that mean?
TCN.
Third country?
Trafficked by military contractors. It's human trafficking. Is I guess what it means. Human traffickers.
Yeah.
So
There wouldn't
that,
be human
that's
trafficking.
some weird
It was just-
shit.
it was
like,
just
I
a-
don't understand.
It was
Third
just
country nationals.
So they're bringing in little boys. that they can
segmented
fuck.
by yeah. That's I guess it's.
I
That's what it
spent a
sounds
whole
like, right?
episode of our podcast
But,
ranting and raving about Uday Hussein. You know about the Hussein boys? No. Saddam Hussein's sons?
His sons,
Oh
yeah.
my god. You want to talk about evil gangster?
The
like,
savages.
Dude, one of them owned like fucking 5,000 cars. Like 5,000 luxury cars.
Just for the hell of it.
Just because he has that much money.
He's like the-
75 palaces.
Wow.
You know, when they fucking went into his palaces, they found like tons of heroin. He was just a junkie, and he would just like murder, slaughter, rape. Just fucking horrible guy.
Just having a bit of fun.
Horrible guy.
Dude, hold on.
Jesus.
The New
Like,
York.
Thursday,
he's
fucking.
he's more gangster than any rapper that ever
Listen,
lived. More gangster
The New
than
York.
any rapper.
The New York Times did an editorial on Man Love Thursday. I don't know how am I the
Oh
only
my
one?
bad. I don't subscribe
For
to the New
real.
York Times.
It's called there's a word for it. It's called bakabazi. Literally translated
Bakabazi.
means boy play.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
boys
So they're
play
banging
Thursdays?
kids over there on Thursdays.
Here we go.
So what do you get
That's
now?
nice. Okay.
You ready? Bakabazi, are literally boy play from child and game, is a slang term in Afghanistan for a wide variety of activities involving sexual relations between older men and younger adolescent men or boys.
Yikes, kid.
See?
Ugh.
And so and I guess that's Thursday is the day for that.
If you
Like on every Thursday? Like every
Can't even
Thursday
say.
of every year?
He's like, okay,
Is there
and
a
I guess
specific month?
Thursday's a day.
I've
Is there a
never not
specific
said what
day?
I was
That's
gonna
what it-
say.
Dude, you know what's
Never
messed
held back.
about this entire situation is that you just read that whole thing, and they're crazy as people. They're like, whoa, guys, that's messed up. Only on Thursdays. Like, come on now.
You're pronouncing it
Gee, you
wrong.
can't
What
do
do you
this
think
every
this
day.
is?
Wait, what do you think this is?
Thursday?
We think I'm some kind of animal?
Savages? What
Buddy,
come on.
Jesus Christ.
Two dudes ago,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what do you think this is? Thursday? Come on.
Jeez, say you couldn't wait a couple hours, you animal? God, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you
Just
guys
hold
are
them hostage. Hold them hostage.
Wait, at
Hold
least
them
they have
hostage.
principles. Only on Thursdays. For Christ's sakes, guys.
I'm just saying, man.
Too
it's,
much.
It's a
Is
real.
that
They
like
would say
some
Christ's
right-wing
sake.
propaganda
For
though to
Allah's
hate the
sake.
Muslims?
That was on Wikipedia, bro.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
is it like
Come
some
on,
kind of propaganda
No.
against the
I
Muslims?
doubt it. I
No.
doubt it. Dude.
No, they
It's
had
in the New York Times.
Yeah, dude, they had.
That's a credible source.
They had fucking
I'm sure but it's like, what is the? Dude,
Yeah.
I don't like religion. Period. You know
Right,
what I mean?
yeah, right.
Like I honestly don't.
It's a
So
real
it's like
thing.
I feel
I
like
don't know
that
if
is
this is
fucking
relevant.
more retarded. They're all retarded. I feel.
But I had an Iraqi girlfriend.
That's not
I
relevant.
got the
It doesn't
full-
sound right.
Story.
Yeah, Tommy.
Full
Tommy, you
Arab-
told this story a million
Arab
times.
Yeah, well,
Come
dude,
on.
we don't.
experience.
Yeah, we don't care how big her
We only
strap
got-
on
yeah,
was.
So,
we got
what'd she do on Thursday?
We got.
Yeah, what does she do on
We got
Thursday?
4 minutes
gets
left. We're not starting
paid.
any new stories. Wait, what did he say? She was,
She gets paid
Yeah, backpack bomb.
why would she get
It was
paid?
nuts,
because this is his
dude.
girlfriend.
Thursdays.
Because he's got to pay to be with him. I got it.
I get it. Okay.
gets paid, yeah.
I'm sorry. All right, yeah, all right. We got 4 minutes left. We got to do some plugging and shit. We got to get the fuck out of here at 9 p.m. This was a great episode. It really was.
What are we
All right.
plugging? Who
No,
we plugging? Huh?
I'm
It's
gonna-
not Thursday.
I'm gonna, hey, at the stroke of midnight, Kenny, I'm gonna be plugging you. So,
Hey.
no, listen.
I wouldn't
right?
be surprised.
Everyone listening to the show, this was a blast. Thank you for listening. You need to follow us on social media at Attention Deaf Pod on Twitter and Instagram, at Attention Deficit Podcast on Facebook, at James Got Jokes, Twitter and Instagram, at JoeKB36 on Twitter only because he's an
No IG.
Instagramless pussy. And listen to In the Gutter with Tommy and Kenny and Sean on Mondays from 7 to 8 p.m. here at WEMF Radio. And you guys, what do you got going on? I don't have any dates till like fucking end of April, May.
What
So
we got next? April 14th is the next cool thing. we
April
do.
4th, I think I'm in Limelight.
April 4th, Kenny Capozzi's at Limelight.
April 9th.
Okay.
No, it's soon. It's next
Can
week.
you-
It's
can
next
you-
Wednesday.
can you
Next
sh-
Wednesday. Not
That's
this
the
Wednesday.
4th. That's the
All right.
4th.
Yeah, it's the 4th.
April
I'm in
9th, I'm
Limelight.
at McGree's. April 11th, I'm at the Limelight. April 14th, Adriatic and Winthrop, and anything beyond that doesn't really matter. So
Okay. What about you two on the end there, Sean? Guess first,
just,
Sean.
Just at the Adriatic the 14th, and then McGreevy's on April 30th.
Cool.
How'd the last one go? What is it called?
Adriatic. Comedy
That was
Addicts.
a great
Comedy
lineup,
Addicts
man.
at
was
the
great.
Adriatic.
That was a great lineup.
That's what I plan on
Hold
doing.
like
Just try to make
80.
the lineup as best as I can.
Good
April
shit.
14th.
You did a good job on that
Good shit.
first one. It must
Listen,
have
That
been.
was a
next
good- yeah,
one,
fuck
we got
yeah.
Shawn Sullivan headlining
Yeah.
the 14th
Good
of
shit.
April.
Yeah,
There we
Reese
go.
Con, fucking Jay Smitty, Peter Martin, Ali Dick, me, you, this
There's some
retard,
heavy hitters.
And that's
Yeah,
April
yeah,
14th.
yeah.
Jimmy Cash.
Jimmy Cash out of
yeah.
Worcester.
That's
Out of
so.
Worcester.
That's Saturday, the 14th, at the Adriatic in Winthrop.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Free show.
Free show.
That's the
Coming.
one worth
Good
coming to see
food,
us.
good
That's
booze.
the one worth.
Yeah,
All right,
Mediterranean
now-
food. How often do you get to eat Mediterranean
Come
food?
down to the
Never.
fucking
Calm
down.
Mediterranean, huh?
Now, my co-host Joe Buckley. What do you got?
April 13th, I'll be at Beacon Street Locale. That's a Friday night.
Good
and
shit.
then April 28th, I'm going to be at Malarkey's in West Bridgewater. It's
I like
a
that.
new show
I
that's
like
getting
that.
run over there. So
Okay.
a little South Shore action.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, you're on the 13th at Beacon?
Yeah.
Me too, yo.
See you there, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Now, all right. That's it. We're done. Thank you.
See you later, people.
Thank you.
Good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you guys for being thank you guys for being here, seriously, and everyone out there, thank you for
That was
listening.
awesome.
And we'll be here next Wednesday with a great guest. We'll give you the update on that. Check in with us on social media, and peace out.
Cheers. Attention.
Body art, Boston's best tattoos, piercing, and permanent makeup. Now offering